Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Friday. Glad you're with us tonight. Such a special show for you throughout the next 3 big hours as we all kick off the weekend, and hopefully that means kicking back. Kicking back and kicking off the fabulous weekend ahead that we have for you with 3 hours tonight, 2 hours on Saturday morning. 2 hours. Did y'all hear that? Did I say 2 hours? What is wrong with me? 2 hours. We've shortened our shows. No, that's only in my fantasy and dreams. It's 3 hours. 3 hours tomorrow morning and 3 hours Sunday. So now that we've got the schedule out of the way, and sometimes, who knows? Who knows where these thoughts come from? But I do know this. We have an incredible show. We have a fabulous lineup. We have this new, it's like a gemstone has met a signet ring kind of style here coming up in this turquoise. I'm so excited about this. It's my favorite ring. I'm getting one for myself. I already know that. It's a men's or ladies design as well, so it's going to work great for anybody. And it's a really amazing round sleeping beauty turquoise. So I'm really looking forward to that. We've got that on the way. We also have a Paraiba. But this Paraiba, because I know that word, Paraiba, can mean a lot of price tag. We've actually got a really, really affordable opportunity on a Paraiba. So if you don't have one yet, we got a chance for you. We also have wheels galore. I have got some beautiful, really, really stunning one-of-a-kinds that you're going to see throughout the show. So it is going to be a night. And as we celebrate this big kickoff to the weekend and a big superstar kind of big week ahead, I gotta say, what we're gonna show you tonight has values like our best sales show ever. It really is incredible. So when you do see something you love, give us a quick call. Make sure you're on the lines early when you see something, because chances are it's a one-of-a-kind and it's gonna be out the door very, very quickly, as pieces have been going lately. So we wanna make sure that we don't start the new year off with disappointing anybody. Already working on a lot of requests. A special shout out to Sharon. Sharon's watching this evening and working on a request for her. So Sharon, it's been a pleasure corresponding with you today. Also, speaking of requests, something I have been working on that's actually here. Wendy, if you're out there, I know we just talked to her last night. She, unbeknownst to me that her request would be here today, Wendy, we got busy on that request and they're here. So your earrings, your fabulous crystal opal earrings that she had us put together to match a fabulous pendant that she already has, that's here. So Wendy, if you're out there, say the word and we'll show those to you. And speaking of earrings, we also have gorgeous aquamarine earrings that are the Sierra Santa Maria aquas in a really amazing style. So that's going to be affordable as well. There's a lot of affordability that we wouldn't normally see, but we like to do those kind of special things on Friday because it is a more limited audience night. We don't have all of our viewers. So it's a little bit more of a, I guess you could call it kind of an intimate setting here. And we do call it Club TV On because it's that exclusive. Not everybody's invited to partake in Club TV On. So we're really glad you are and you're here and you're ready to go, and happy weekend indeed. I think that first week of the new year, I think it's always a bit of a struggle, right? It's like we're all trying to get back into the swing of things and get back into normalcy. And, there's always a little letdown when the holidays are over. So I just think we could kind of like pretend here that we're getting into the weekend, which is good as a holiday, right? So that's how I look at it. So if you feel like, oh goodness, I made it to the finish line in the end of that first week of the new year, well, we have got a great way to celebrate. So get ready, stick around. We have an amazing, there's by the way, a really big yellow diamond. Really big yellow diamond. There's a 3 carat here. So that's not something we see all the time. It's like all of our 2 carats are pretty much gone. So I have a 3 carat, and then also, speaking of the big sizes, I have a 15 carat plus blue wing black D. And that blue wing black D is going to be priced like it's 8 carat. Truly, it really is. So stay with us if you're looking for a big old Tanzanite. All right, so let's get started. We've got an amazing piece to start the show off with, which is a fabulous, it's actually a stone. You might not guess what this is until you actually really get into it here. This is item number 5365. And it's a real beauty. When you talk about a unique stone, this is it. It's a unique family of gems, but it happens to be, because of the color and the cutting, it happens to be a really, really perfect like textbook example. Like forget textbooks. This would be like the coffee table book, right? Where it's that beautiful, just a photograph of a gem on a stark background, right? You could see that there because it's so perfect in its cutting and its color and its clarity. And it is spinel. So before you go, oh, that's a purple diamond right there, it kind of looks it because it's got that violet kind of color, that ultraviolet purpley blue periwinkle, which is the color of this year. What do they call it? Is it very peri? very Perry, I think it is. That, you know, Pantone comes up with this color every year that everyone's got to like have. You know, it's kind of the color you're going to see in everything. I think it's called Very Perry. Like Perry as in periwinkle. But point is, it's a purple color. And this reminds me of that. So, you know, it's very of the moment. It's very 2022. It's also a 77-point round Tanzanian stone. There are a lot of spinels out of a few different sources. A lot of them come from Burma. Some would come from Sri Lanka. This is actually, we go over to Tanzania and get you that beautiful, beautiful rare round that is so clean, and it's got 49 points in diamonds. Now, I know there are a lot of you that love this mounting, myself included. It's really been one of those that it just is so different. I don't think you're gonna find anything like this anywhere else you look. It's just a specialty kind of piece, and yes, you can see that those diamonds, every single one of them is set into the gold on this dome style band. They really wrap around the sides as well, which I love, so that you see diamonds no matter what angle you're looking at the ring. You don't need to be like, you know, face up or straight on to see diamonds. They're from every single angle, which is a really cool look, but it's also going to be all that setting that makes it really easy to wear. It's comfortable. It's a dome style and it's a band style kind of together. And then all those diamonds are set flush in. Then the only exception would be that center stone, which is just elevated so slightly. So it's really a wearable ring, very kind of comfortable and cool and every day if you want it to be, and there's only one, but we'll even change it in the color gold. So that's kind of remarkable considering how much workmanship is in a piece like this. We can put it in the white, we can put it in the rose, that's no problem, but there is only one stone and you gotta see it on because that's what this is all about. It's really about this really spectacular, just awesome over the top stone. I don't know what's sparkling more, guys. Is it the spinel or is it the diamonds? Because those diamonds look fantastic, but that spinel, thanks to some diamond cutting on the purple spinel, diamond cutting isn't just reserved for diamonds. It actually can be applied to color, just like we're seeing here, and what a look it creates. So our very first caller on this one, what should be a $26.99 ring will not be, is going to be a lot better and a lot easier than that. So come on in and be ready to go because a lot of one-onlys throughout the show. Oh, and I didn't mention there's a gents special tonight. I've got a gents special that's a Tanzanite, and it's a special because of the price. The price is so unbelievably good. So we're looking forward to that because I know we all adore when a gents ring comes crashing down in price. That's always exciting because there's always a lot of gold. So that's all to come. But you know what? Before we do 26 or 25 or even 2,000, let's get it at home right now. There's only one. Let's see who wants it. It's $999 for all of that workmanship. And I know that's one that you don't need to be sitting at a jeweler's bench every day to understand when you look at it that there's a lot of labor in that piece. It just is evident. It's obvious. So that's only $9.99. We'll give it a quick 30 seconds and then we'll be on our way. Hey, keep in mind, it is a smaller audience, so it's a perfect night where if you've got a request or something, you know, in particular you're looking for, we can always run back to a vault and go get it. So, you know, barring that it's here, or maybe if it's, you know, something just a general idea and a request, we're always happy to help you out with those, especially when we have a little more time to really, you know, get into those specialty pieces on a Friday like we do. So keep that in mind. We also have a really rare garnet. Now, January, it is now the 7th, right? So we're a week in exactly, because to think about it, can you believe that was 1 week ago right now that we were celebrating New Year's Eve? Can you believe that? So like I said, that first week sometimes just kind of creeps and crawls along. So it was 1 week ago we were here with New Year's Eve and the big kickoff to the new year. And now we're going to bring you some of our new pieces. But of course, it's also January. So we're kind of showcasing some of our really, really rare garnets for anybody who's celebrating a birthday or wants to commemorate a birthday this month, because that is the birthstone. But a lot of people don't realize that stones this rare are still in that garnet family. So here's our really, really rare Molly garnet. It's item number 3719, and that is a specialty piece because it's got this color. Where is it green or is it yellow? It's kind of in between because we see a lot of green garnets. We know those are sapphirites and demontoids. You got options there. But then there's not really too many in the yellow garnets, right? This is probably the closest you could get. And yet it's got this really clean, bright, almost neon element to it. It's a 237 stone. Rare as can be. It also has 16 points in diamonds. They are tucked into the sides there. So what you're seeing is just that little bit of pave on either side of the ring, where if you look, it's like the gold is actually, it's like they twisted it, right? Like a ribbon. And then one side is the diamonds and the other side is mirror finish. So then it continues to create that shank all the way around. This is a one only as well, but it's going to be awfully affordable. So that if you want to experience Molly Garnet, because chances are, I don't know how many people are going to have one right now already. So if this is your first foray into this category, it's a great way to start. We want to make sure it's affordable so that you can easily add this to the collection, or maybe start your rare garnet collection with this one as well, because garnets are not just the simple brown and red pyropes, right? That's what most people think. If I had a nickel for every time somebody said, oh, my birthstone is garnet, it's January. So yeah, it's not that special. And they obviously just don't know. There's this whole world of rare exotic garnets, and this is one of them. And it's going to be not even $9.99 or $8.99 or $7.99 or $6.99 or $5.99. This is kind of, a giveaway, because at $5.99, if you're getting solid gold, that's pretty special as it is. But we're actually going lower than that, so that you can try it. It's solid gold, it's VS diamonds, it's a one only. Here's what it looks like on the hand as well, with that beautiful kind of twisted detail you see there on the sides. From the front, when you see it from a distance, it really just looks like there's almost like a one single stone on each side, right? With that pave tucked in, it's not even $550. I'll make it $549 right now, first caller. That's it. $549. I would say that's a pretty fair way to go ahead and try a rare Molly Garnet. I think that's going to be about as affordable as you ever get to do that and to get that special piece at home. So try it out. It's a beautiful, rare, exotic, that's for sure. We know that, and yet it's $549 if you'd like it. So we'll give it 30 seconds, and then we're going to be on a move. We actually have a beautiful pearl piece that's designer. We haven't seen a lot of white pearls lately, but I've got a good one for you. So we're going to see that. We've got white pearl. I've got a merengue bracelet. It's every show this week I've had a bracelet with the diamonds, and then it's followed by a little station of fancy color stones. So we had yellow diamonds. We had, what was it, blue sapphire. All gone, but tonight we may have the rarest of them all. We actually have merengue spinels. And yes, merengue spinels, when it's really a numbers game, is rarer than yellow diamonds. So if you know the bracelet I'm talking about, it's like a diamond tennis bracelet, but it's interrupted by, and that's a good interruption when you've got colored gems as rare as merengues within it. So that is going to be here, and it's a one only. So just say the word if you want to see it, or keep a lookout for that one. Let me show you this pearl designer pendant that's got so much detail going on. It is our very last one. At some point in time, we had maybe, I don't know, 5 or 6 of these, and they've been, just gradually going out the door here, but I wanted to show this one to you because it's not often we see a white pearl design. This one's actually done up in 18 karat gold. It's item number 1144, and it's a beautiful, I mean, come on. We always say this about pearls. There are certain stones that on television don't always look their best because they don't need a lot of light. And a lot of light's great for diamonds, but especially when we're talking about neon stones like tanzanites, or even really crystal opals is a great example, but also pearls. You don't usually see them at their best when they're on a television studio setting. But this stone, despite all that, is really looking amazing. It's got purples and greens and aquas and all these different tones, which look amazing. It also is a large size at 11 millimeters, keeping in mind that most pearls, if you were just really looking at kind of an average size, most pearls are going to be more like 5 millimeters. So to get more than double that in a beautiful, beautiful white pearl like this, it is cultured. It is 18 karat solid gold as well. So there's only just this one piece, and it will remain. And you're about to see why when you see this incredible value. And then when you see this upright, the way it actually sits on the neckline, it actually is interesting because there's that waterfall of diamonds at the very center base. So it almost looks, and I know there's been a lot of snow out there, right, in various parts of our country, right? And I saw some great photographs. I have so many friends in New York City, and they're like showing all these photos on their social media. And then the snow was a pretty quick deal this morning, and there was a lot of it, but then it really started melting very quickly. So it kind of reminds me of those photos where you just see the icicles kind of melting off the frontage of a brownstone, right? This amazing kind of look. And here, if I show it up right, I think that'll make more sense where I'm going with my visual here and kind of the analogy, where it looks as if you have just diamonds or those beautiful kind of icicle formations then are at the base of the piece, but then dripping down the center in that beautiful kind of little bit different kind of asymmetrical kind of cascade, which we've had earrings like it. So you may own those. There are also diamonds in the veil. You can see it's this door knocker style. So there's a little bit of movement. It's not just one stationary piece. It's got a little movement to it. But then you have that really nice size 11 millimeter, and the diamond weight is 27 points, and we only have one, and it's 18 karat gold. And I love that. I think so often pearls can be the most conservative pieces of jewelry as far as their design. I like that this one takes us a little bit more contemporary. It just gives it something different, which automatically looks designer. And it's not even $999 either. We're starting with an all under $1,000 show so far, and I'm loving where this is going because it's nowhere near $999. This is designer jewelry at its finest. You get that circular style, that kind of mobile look where the pearl is sitting within it. So you can see how that from the side detail, you see it's that perfectly round pearl in that big size that of course has those VS diamonds up top and matching at the bottom, and it's not even going to be $899 or $799. This is as low as this has ever gone. And we'll take one more look at it close up as well so you can see it from another angle. And we'll show you the back too because it's got that great finishing detail. So it will be just a small detail, but it's comfortable against the neckline. So really, really simple to wear. And there it is once again with that beautiful sheen of the pearl. That is a top quality white pearl when you're seeing all of those different colors. Otherwise, it would typically look more flat or more muted. This is not even $699. So watch what we're going to do. There's only one, and we're going to make it $599 for the first caller who wants this designer 18 karat gold piece. Only white gold, so it's just as it is. And this is also a bail that's going to fit some of our DBTYs as well, especially the smaller ones, which are typically what I think people are using. Usually the bigger carat weights, and I'm just going to get a different grip on it so I'm not blocking that mobile. It kind of tends to move a little bit, so I just wanted to show off to the world here. But that would be if you've got our smaller, like our 31-point diamonds by the yard, which is what a lot of people use for pendants. That would be perfect. In that bail, it will work. So $599 on that one. Let me know if you'd like it. And that's going to be it, guys. And then we have that big Tanzanite special for our guys. We have a really, really exciting, there's a beautiful opal ring. And then I do have cornflower blue, one only, and it's a wild emerald cut. We'll bring that out for you tonight. Plus, want to mention this because I know a lot of you saw it and missed it. Jess, you were taking a lot of calls last night for people who missed that really, really rare museum color change diaspora, right? Okay, so let me just say this really quickly. And I know now on Fridays, not everybody gets us. So I'm just going to put it out there. For those of you that missed out, we had this really, really, truly rare color changing diaspora just last evening, about 24 hours ago. And what made it so remarkable was the color saturation. It was different than we'd ever seen. It was our first ever. And it is Turkish material, but it had such a very distinctive type of color to it. It was entirely different than what we're used to seeing. Still the green to the red, but remember what we usually see in a diaspora is more like a golden green, like an olive tone, to a pink, which is a rosy pink. It's different when you get this level. Well, there were a lot of people who missed out. I convinced our fabulous jewelry department to just release one more stone here that was set for a private collection. We're bringing it out. It's slightly smaller, but it is going to have that same fantastic, remarkable color changing property. You will not believe this. What we're doing on these diasporas when it's already a rare stone, it's already rare, it's already elite, it's already that one source, because when you've got a color change this powerful, it really is. I mean, think about, let's just go back to the world of Alexandrites for a moment, which also goes from green to red when that's chrysoberyl that changes color. Think about how rare that is when you get a really important stone, how expensive they are, how pricey they become. Well, this is our best diaspora, and now for those of you that missed out on it last night, we got a good idea here for you. I love this. This mounting is maybe even a step up, because what we've done is we've taken a really, really rare combination here, and I don't think there is anybody else in the world. It's a big statement, but you know what? I really feel it is legit. I don't know if there's anybody else who's going to have a color-changing diaspora, forget about what quality it is, but with pink diamonds together with it. Pink diamonds. That's what we added. So this is very special. Item number on this one is 5272. And if you were one of the many, and there were many people who missed out last night, this is your chance to own a 4 karat 52. It's giving you that really rich, again, normally it's an olive tone. It's that light golden green to start, and then it goes to that rosy pink. Well, on this occasion, we're talking about the ultimate saturation in the stone. It's also I mean, this is like, if there was such a thing as over 100% color change, this would qualify. And you ready for this diamond weight? Because this is important too. Down the middle, An accent, yes, but it's like that beautiful, beautiful triple. It looks like you have 3 bands stacked together. Down the middle, you have 25 points in natural fancy pink diamonds to even elevate it that much more. So we did this mounting in the two-tone gold because when you got pink diamonds in sight, usually you're going to put those in the rose gold. But we decided to take it a step further. Actually set that Turkish diaspora in the rose gold as well, which you see there. It's got ample gold weight. It's got a great, tremendous thickness to it. And that's because, again, this is housing one of the most important stones we've had on the air here. And you have this amazing pear shape, which is going to go still. Right now, you can see it's kind of in limbo, right? It's going from, green to red, but it's somewhere caught in the middle where you actually see both colors here. And as a result of them together, you're almost getting those greens and then a little bit of golden and a little bit of red and some purple tones and some mauve hues in there, because this is just that it's wanting to change color in the light where normally it wouldn't. So it's a really fascinating stone, and yet if you love it, we're going to make sure it's really, really affordable. And this is still a big size. I mean, in any diaspora, if it was the regular quality we're used to, this is that really important size at a 452, but it also has that great clarity that you can see. You got to call us because there's one, and we had fights over it like crazy last night. I'm not going to ask for $49.99. There's really no pricing this material. Nobody else has it. This is really museum worthy. And by the way, I mentioned this last night, the description on your invoice and on your bag for that collector who got it last night, that's going to say museum collection. So does this one. It's a 452, but it's still museum collection material. So you can't put a price. You can't say, oh, well, so-and-so has it for this price per carat, and that retailer or that wholesaler has it for this price. There's no such thing. So for $49.99, you don't have to pay that. We're getting it even lower. This is where you want to call and be ready to go and just grab it. Just say yes, because it's the ultimate in diasporas, and it is from Turkey. So you've got that, again, that source. There's some other material in diasporas that debatable on if they change color. The GI is looking into it. This is that one source that we know changes color beautifully. It creates that unbelievable phenomenon, which we're just not used to seeing in many stones the world over. And here it is with pink diamonds. Take a look. It's not going to be $49 or even $39.99. I will take this super low. Do you have somebody thinking about it already? Did they miss out last night? I'm wondering if we have some of our collectors who just missed out by a couple of moments. I mean, it was a crazy situation. And it made sense, right? We know when we make these affordable like we're doing, and by the way, not even $29.99 affordable either. We're going lower than that. So this is going to be gone in an instant. Here's what it looks like on. Let me do that before it's gone here, because we're going to have, again, a lot of people. Now it looks, different angle here. So now it looks more green. Do you see that? I mean, we noticed that last night. It was the same cut, pear shape last night as well as what we have here today for you. It's not even $29.99, $28, $27. This is affordable. Any other regular diaspora out there is going to be more money per carat than what we're offering this entire ring for. With the pink diamonds, with the solid gold, and with the museum collection we're bringing out for you, and it's not even 27 or 26 or 25. I'm making it $2,499, and we already have 3 people on the line. So it's whomever says sold first, that's who's going to get it. I love the thickness and the weightiness of the band. It's got a great, it really does. It looks like you stacked a white, then a rose with the pink diamonds, and another white gold band together. And you didn't. It's all one ring, so it's easy to wear, easy to have on, and yet, look at the colors. And yet, when you get it in that actual proper incandescent, that's gone. Thank you so much. It'll go pure red, so that's kind of amazing. So here we go. Oh, boy. We have a lot of people who missed out on that one, too, again tonight. Let me show you this really, really quickly. We have, that went faster than I was even ready for. Here comes my cornflower. Here's one that's always in demand. What we just saw happen on a diaspora, well, that's usually what happens when we bring out, oh, my, this is electrified, isn't it? Look at how bright that stone is. So stunning. And yet, here's our really bright, I would say it's like a cornflower, but it's neon. It's just so bright. This stone is amazing. And that's also going to be, oh gosh, 4085. It's a carat 43 emerald cut. One only again. Oh my, do I have anything that's not a one only tonight? Oh, yes, I do. I have that turquoise ring. That's our big top of the hour. I love that. So, yes, we've got a couple of those. My goodness, but a lot of one only. So, again, always give yourself the best shot by getting on the phone lines early. Here's our 143 Ceylon blue sapphire. It's the cornflower, but electric. It's like, does that make sense? Like an electricity about it. It's bright. If I tip this up, directly face up, look at that. Look at how that lights up. And then, let me clean that one for you. And then we'll try it on. And it's 81 points in diamonds. This, to me, I know when I ever have anybody who requests something and they're going, well, I don't know where to start on the mounting, but I really want something classic, this is one that I always suggest. Because even if you are, if you're somebody who's just, again, starting with jewelry, or you just have that classic kind of style about you, this is such a classic mounting that seems to work for everybody, no matter what your taste or style. Still giving you a lot of big diamond weight, because it's still going to be the double halo and the diamonds down the shoulders, but it's creating that beautiful double halo around this stone, which is an emerald cut. So we could use this with a cushion cut as well, but this is that really distinctive emerald cut. So the diamond halo double row is going to really emphasize that and have that rectangular, very squared off corner to it to really show you what that's all about. It's just absolutely bright and glowing, and we're going to make it affordable. So when we can't keep cornflower blues, especially the ones in rings, I'll tell you, it seems like everybody wants the big stones. And it's tough to get these in the big material. It really is. But we have it here for you, and it's not even going to be, wow, $29.99. What a value. Already that is. But we're going to do something far better. For one color only, change the gold. Well, guys, it's white gold now, but I'll tell you, if you give us some extra time, if you are really set on yellow, we'll do it for you. Not a problem. But it's not even $1,999. This is value at the best level. I mean, cornflower blues, you do not see a $143 for a price tag like this, and we'll just keep on bringing it down. So it's not even $1,900 or $1,800 or $1,799. This is where you got to be running to those phone lines, because it's $1,777 for the very first caller only. So $1,777 on the emerald cut, Ceylon electrified cornflower blue, a stunner. It really, really is. So $1,777, we've only got that one. And then I'm going to bring out that really, really big opal. We've got a $490, plus we've got some crystal opals actually in earrings for you as well. So looking forward to sharing all of those. Again, requests are welcome, so feel free to get those in as well. Love to hear what you're looking for on this Friday night. Happy weekend, everybody. Happy weekend. We're there. We made it. So very exciting. 1777, cornflower electric blue there, really, really bright, because sometimes cornflower sometimes means more pastel. And I think this is still in that cornflower hue, but it's just a little bit more bright. Again, I keep going back to that word, and that's partly because the cutting, but when the cutting interacts with clarity like that, and you see that light up, that's what makes it so special. So if you're feeling a little like, you know, you're feeling blue, like feeling the blues, I know I was today. That's, hence I just, need a little color. This is a great one because it's a classic. So enjoy that. Let's show you this huge opal. This is a big one. And make sure you wait till you see it with the proper background, because like the pearl we had earlier, gets a little shy around these bright, bright hot lights of Hollywood here. So let's show it to you with a more proper background so you can see a little bit more of a true color here of what it looks like in person. We're not changing the color. We're just showing you what to expect when it arrives at home. But look at this really big mosaic pattern that it has. I mean, just huge, huge. Basically, kind of like big segments of color that go from one to another. Item number, this one is 5346. Running through all these one of a kinds. Got to move fast, guys. We have half hour already gone. So we're really excited about what we're going to show you. And then there is a ruby. It's a Burma. It's an emerald cut. I mean, wow. We got really strong one of a kinds here tonight. But this is 5346. Brand new here tonight. It also is a 490. Now, if we're all thinking it, right? We're all looking at that going, no, that's not a 490. That's what opals do. But I'll tell you, there are some opals where it's like, are you sure that the rule is double the look? Because this looks like double the double. It's a 490, but it does look more like a 15, 20 karat stone. You'll see that when it's on the hand. It does have the diamonds right along the sides. Think of it like an hourglass, the way they cinch in a little bit towards the middle and then flare out a bit. That's 10 points in diamonds. It's in any gold you want. It is a black opal, actually. This is a black opal. We have crystal opals in earrings. This is a lightning ridge black opal, as a matter of fact. And you can see, I'll just tell you right now, if we get all that size like that, in that rare material, this is exceptional. So take a look. There you go. You can see a little bit. They left a little bit of the host rock. Oftentimes they won't get too overzealous on polishing the back of a stone because you're looking at the front of the stone. So you really only polish the front of an opal, but also it just is a little kind of cool evidence and proof that it's, natural, because a lot of opals might have a natural type of segment to them, but they're doublets and triplets where they're, you know, compiled with other things to make them look better. That's natural through and through. That's all we bring. So you have the 10 points in diamonds. We have our one only. We'll change it gladly. It is that split shank leading up to the diamonds. Let me just most importantly try this on so you really see how important this is as far as the size. Yeah, that would be more equivalent to if it was another stone, easily 15 or 20 carats. So this is really giving you a huge, huge look. And it's not even going to be close to $4,000. Take a look at it one time up close here, and then it's going to be long gone. And I'll flip it around, and we'll move it around so you can really see the colors through the sides, but also how different patterns reveal themselves even from a different angle. All I did was just flip it and then rotate it, and then look at this. You got, again, there's the big flashes of red turning into greens and yellows. All the colors are there, but it's not even $39 or $29. You know what, not even $19.99. And for the largest black opal we have in inventory, this is going to wow you with a price, especially if you're super familiar with the pricing on where Lightning Ridge stones go. They're not inexpensive. So to be able to get this for already under $2, but I'll go lower. It's our Friday night, so you know we do special things to honor those of you that are hanging out with us, that made the effort to either watch us online or just hang out and be here at the start of the show. You're not spending $19, $18, $17, $16, or $15. It's not even $1,499 for the largest, both in the carat weight, but also in the millimeter size dimension. That's the largest we have. It's not even $1,499. Let me know who wants it. I'll make it $13.99. One caller. That's it. One only. It's all we've got. And there is, I'll tell you, I get more requests about our opals, but you know how when you see an opal in a ring, that's it. It's all we got. It's a one of a kind. So this is where you're going, you see the value, you've got that size. And let me just say, if you were really someone who likes a big ring, you're probably not getting a lot of opportunity to buy opals because there are very few that give you that gigantic look that you're seeing with this stone. So to get it for $1,399 as opposed to the $39.99, what a value. And again, Jim's Tanzanite will be a-coming. We've got a yellow diamond on a wide band. We've got a beautiful blue sapphire that's all invisibly set blue sapphires together that's going to be really well done. So a lot to get to tonight. Let me know if you're thinking about any of these specialty pieces here. And then, by the way, Jess, who got that diaspora? Say it one more time. Oh, Safina, thank you. Oh my goodness. Did she miss out on that one last night? Was she one of the, or was that her first time seeing it? This is so exciting to bring you these diasporas. So congratulations, Safina. Well done. And we've got a bottom of the hour special and we have a top of the hour special. So we're going to get into it. We got a great wheel on the way. So that's our gigantic opal. That is definitely going to go at $13.99. Plus we have our beautiful aqua earrings. We're actually going to bring you Sierra Santa Maria's in earrings, but make them really super duper affordable. So that's all still to come. But here is the bracelet. Without any further ado, we got to do this on the early side. This is a bracelet. It's become like a nightly ritual here in my last couple of shows with you to have a bracelet of this style where it starts really with the influence of a tennis bracelet, but then we've added these amazing, amazing stones that in this case are the brightest, the boldest of a rare Mahenge spinel out of Tanzania. There are 5 individual ovals all set together here in segments and in stations. And so when you look at this, you realize, okay, I've got 5 stones in one place in one of the rarest spinels out there, which we know of as Mahenge. That was what the name was. And I say was because this was discovered in '07, but it wasn't long before it was completely gone and all mined out. So it stands as one of the most highly collectible stones out there. And yet, spinels in any variety are rare, but this is the pinnacle of the spinels. And they never came in large sizes. The crystals actually grew pretty small, which is not unusual for spinel. So we love that we have this amazing, amazing multiple stones put together because, again, you're probably not getting too many opportunities to get one big spinel. They were here, they left very quickly, they're long gone. Now we have an opportunity to bring you the best of the best, but 5 identical stones. And yet the prices on these bracelets have been incredible. So if you're thinking about it, we had the blue sapphire last night. We had the yellow diamond version earlier in the week. This is the spinel. So you've got perfectly matched. They're going to end up going all the way around because there's that perfect even way that they're separated. So take a look at it. We're going to just wow you with this price tag. It will fly. So don't hesitate to be on the phone lines. And what I'll do is just wrap it around a few times so you can really see. And then we'll just show it on the wrist because that's the best way to actually see all the stones at one time. It's item number 5204. 4. And it also is, well, look at this. It's also going to be all these stones. Look at the consistency. I mean, it almost helps to see them from a distance here. So you can really appreciate there. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, and then your 5th version here. All matched up. There's your insert closure, well, 1/2 of it at least, and your double figure 8 safeties to keep that super secure. And then you have another 93 points in diamonds. So it's like a tennis bracelet with an add-on, because it really takes that tennis bracelet style, which, you know, consistent diamond sizes all the way around, but just every inch or so, you've got that bright, gorgeous neon pinky red of the merengue. So it's going to be a huge value. There's nobody on the phone lines yet. It's a 7-inch style. And look at this, how we just, you know, see it all in one row here. So you can see and appreciate really how beautifully bright those stones are. If there is a merengue owner already out there, as we go back up close, if there is a merengue ring owner or earring owner or anything that you have in merengue, what a great match this is going to be. And let me tell you, there's not another merengue bracelet coming through. That's it. This would be your one shot at a merengue spinel bracelet. And it's not even going to be, wow, this is amazing. $59.99 should be all day. We're not going to do that. And then look, there's your other half of the closure. I'll just show you if you've not seen these insert closures. It's super easy. You can put it on yourself. One section slides into the other. And then you've got those figure 8s that you'll just fasten on the outsides that locks it into place. But it's not $59, $49, $39, or $29.99. We cannot forget or just gloss over the fact that bracelets require more gold than every other piece of jewelry, including a lot of our necklaces, most of our necklaces. This actually requires more gold weight. And of course, you've got those really, really, really rare merengues, which each in their own right, think about this, are all going to be just under a 1/2 carat. So that's a substantial stone. Maybe not in other stones, but in merengue it is. Remember going back to those really tiny crystal sizes as they grow. So it was just really difficult to get anything in a larger size merengue. So you've got that happening right here, and yet it's not even $29.99. We don't have a caller yet. And I'm pretty sure that you guys are looking for the big values tonight, and I'm here to deliver. So here's what I'm going to do. I won't even make it $2,500, but there's one only. It's in the white gold now. You can change it. Can you imagine the kind of workmanship that's going to go into that if we're taking all those stones out and put them in yellow gold, but we'll do it. Or rose gold. We even offer our bracelets in rose gold. So you can get any color you want. You can do it. You can choose. I mean, no extra charge for that either. So if you want yellow or rose, no problem, but it's not even going to be 25, 24, 23. It's a bracelet. It's solid stones. It is that wraparound design that's going to, as it turns, you see nothing but VS diamonds and merengue spinels perfectly matched. And if you're a pink lover, you got to own merengues. Try these before anything else, even over your sapphires, even over your kunzites and think of all the great pink gems out there. But nothing's going to rival the neon and the color and the bold, bold, bold saturation of a neon pink in the merengue mine. It's incredible. But it's not even going to be 23 or 22 or 21. I'll blow it out right now. First caller, it's $1,999. And there is only just that one. So that's how we do it on a Friday night, making it really, really easy and affordable to own some super exclusive pieces of jewelry like that one. So $19.99. I mean, that's what we got to do. It's kind of it's a numbers game, right? Like if you got a smaller audience and smaller viewership, and as much as we would love to have everybody who we normally have, it's not a possibility on Fridays. So we do crazy extra special discounts to make amends for that. So that's why you're seeing values the way you do. It's a really good night to be shopping with us. And that's a big reason why. I mean, take another look at it and see what we're talking about for a $19.99 price tag. All of that gem weight. I mean, think about it. Nearly 3 carats of some of the world's most precious gemstone stars are in that bracelet, and that's all set in solid gold. So $19.99, that's it. And that'll be all. And we are going to wait and see who's got it. Yellow gold's fine, rose gold's fine. That's really up to you. But $1,999, what a value. That is for sure. Now, we do have very large morganite, got a beautiful collection of mandarins. I actually have a matching set and a bracelet. It's a bangle and a mandarin ring. So if you're looking for, a really over-the-top matching set, we've got it. And then I'm going to show you this really special wheel. Truth be told, there's a wheel every hour, so we're going to get to wheel number 1 coming up right now. and that's going to be on the way. And there's another opal. So if that last opal was just a little large for you, there's another opal coming up on this wheel that I think you're going to like. So let me show this to you. We'll start our wheel off here with this rose gold and diamond and opal ring. And then we've got, look at this, blue zircon in a bridge. That ring will never go away. It is literally haunting my, it's like haunting my dreams at night. That is, that blue zircon in that bridge, it just is popular, right? We see it almost on every wheel we've got. Then I do have a new black diamond. We had one last night, gone very, very quickly. This is that faceted material we love. So instead of just getting a black diamond that's not giving you a lot of, you know, extra flash, this does because of all the faceting done throughout the body of the stone. Then we have the fire opal. What's this ring doing here? This sold the other day. Well, look at this. Okay, this is our Sapphire in diamonds that really kind of takes its cues from that design we started the show with the burnished diamonds, but then also gives it a little bit of a chevron shape to one side to accommodate that fabulous pear shape. And then that is like a 3-stone diamond ring, but then all wrapped up with halos around it. And then take a look at this. Do we have room for one more? That is a very special stone. Take a look at some really bright neon elements here to this yellow. It's kind of a neon highlighter yellow, almost like that true neon yellow. And take your guesses as to what that is, because that is a super surprise that we don't usually get to see on the show. But we also have an incredible value coming your way just to move some jewelry here before our top of the hour gets here. And that big turquoise ring that's brand new is going to be coming up. That's universal, gents or ladies, total unisex style. Looking forward to it. But we'd love to have your calls because we're looking at one of a kinds on this wheel. So let's just move them in here. That Sapphire is amazing. I love the Sapphire. That looks like, you know, if you were just to look at that, and let's say I started the wheel with that, you might think that's a $5,000 wheel, but rest assured, it will not be. By the way, the black diamond, big size there on the black diamond. That black diamond is going to be our only one here. That's a $235. Think about with the wonder ring around it, how you can add a little extra to it. What about that blue zircon? I know what that is. That's a 460. Got that one memorized. 460 with 40. It's a 460 on the center, 40 points in diamonds, run all the way underneath it like a bridge. And then the opal, that's a new one. The opal is 61 points in a black opal, lightning ridge again, but it's got the double halo. I can change the gold. There was a lot of red in the stone, so we went with the rose gold, but don't worry, you can take this one in the yellow or the white as well, which are more traditional. And then did anybody guess what that center rear is? Because it looks to me, it kind of fooled me, guys. It's got so much neon, but it's so brilliant. It really looks like a spine, doesn't it? But it's not. That stone, let me move that opal up so you can really see it. That's a zircon. It is a yellow zircon, but zircons, yes, they're usually fiery because all the zircon family has double refraction. This is different though. It's like you're seeing all of the brilliance like a diamond, like as if it were a neon yellow diamond or if it were a white diamond. That's what's so unusual about that zircon is it's giving you a lot of extra fiery quality where you're seeing the rainbow brilliance. That's not usually what a zircon does. It usually breaks up all that light of whatever color it is. So if it's a blue zircon, like we have the blue zircon up there, it's giving you a lot of flashes, but you're not seeing all the colors of the rainbow. The interesting thing about the yellow is you are. We have those 7 one-of-a-kinds and nobody's on the lines. So what could be, and I didn't even touch on the Sapphire because I feel like that one needs no introduction. That's just a winner. You know that Sapphire ring, bold in the gold presence, big diamond weight to it, and then a really, really pretty pear-shaped Sapphire that is top quality color. So let's take your pick here and change your gold color. I'll tell you about the restrictions. There's only, I believe, is there only one restriction? Yeah, that's it. And that's the white diamond ring in the front. That's the only one. That's got to stay in white. Everything else you can change to whatever you want. So, you know, take that extra like thousands of dollar opportunity. Like that's a cost that somebody incurs. And that somebody is TVON. So keep that in mind. You're not paying for gold color changes. And who else does that? Oh, wait, nobody does that. Question? You got it. That zircon is amazing, isn't it? 4939 is the item number. Take a look at this. It is a almost wraparound halo. So instead of being just a halo with a straight band, it actually takes one end of the ring and then it just continues. See how this one end, it doesn't meet up right center. It goes from the bottom around and then out the top side on the other. So you've got that really special look. And you see what that's doing? That fire is amazing. It really does. It looks like a neon yellow diamond. and there's one caller. So I'll tell you what, Friday night, happy Friday. This is what's going to be taking place here. You know how good we got to make things if we want everything gone on this Friday night. So I'm just going to aim for, like, we're going to like shoot for the stars here, and we're going to just try to make you real happy, to the point of just such an obvious, I can't live without it at that value. Because you know these pieces. A lot of these have been on the air before, and you know that Sapphire alone could be $49.99. I will not do that. We got our first hour wheel. Wheels are where it's at. Wheels are some of the best values you ever will see on this show or anywhere else. I mean, my goodness, we've already got everyone beat. So if we're doing something that's our top values, well, then that must be pretty good, right? And they're not even going to be 49 or 39 or 29 or 19. So we got a lot of questions coming in on this wheel. And this is the right idea. Come in early so you're not missing out and somebody else is taking your ring. Because with one-of-a-kinds up there, you know how quickly they're going to go when I get all loosey-goosey with the prices. So take a look at them all again. Pick your favorite. Which one do you like, Jess? Black Diamond is amazing, and that's a one only two, and that's a $235. Cushion cut, faceted all across the top with 11 points in diamonds. Which one? You like the Sapphire, and so much diamond weight, right? So what gives if we don't even do $19.99? Here comes the Sapphire. Then we'll try on the black diamond for you. The Sapphire item number 5362. Take a look at that. You can wear it one of two ways, point up, point down, however you wish. But that's an 82-point pear shave with another 44 points in diamonds, both burnished and pave together in the same ring. And they're not even $999. All you got to do is call. Do not wait, because once this price gets up there, well, you know, we're going to be going wild here. Here's the black diamond on the hand. Great solitaire. Just a really classic design, as typically you would do if you're investing into a bigger center diamond. You're probably going to put it in a classic setting like this. There it is. Cushion cut, $235. White diamonds on the side. We have two people. So two people. 7 rings. I'm just calculating right now that I think that means I might need to, if I really have aspirations of clearing the wheel, it means I need to go lower, doesn't it? It does. We got to go lower. We got to go lower. And you got to let me know if you like anything up there, because they're going to be gone. The black diamond's gone. The Sapphire gone, right? Those are easy to understand. But anything else up there, they're not even going to be, I can't just sell 2 out of 7. We got to sell them all. And I'm already lower than I should be. I'm already under $1,000. And look what's up there. Those are not $9.99 pieces. And you know it and I know it. And everybody else who's watching this show, they know it too. We're not even going to make them $999 or $899. Savings every which way. I'm going to make them $888, and we'll give them 60 seconds to get the remaining 5 out the door. Take a look at it. Anything you want. Now, Virginia, you're taking the Sapphire, right? Verifying on the Sapphire. Jess, you've got the black diamond officially. All right. I was just kind of gathering that out the peripheral there. So Sapphire already verified. Let me know if that comes back, and I'll just put it aside for you so nobody gets too disappointed if that one's already gone. And then here are the 5 that are left. Fire Opal with the halo. There's our triple white diamond. That's in white gold only. There's our black opal. Right now in the rose, but you can change that. And then we've got that gorgeous yellow zircon. That seriously looks like a sphene. It is that rare, but it'll be a little tougher for you, because sphene is a pretty soft stone that a lot of people are comfortable wearing in a ring. So that'd be a better way to do it in the zircon. And then the blue zircon right in front of that. So our final 60 seconds. Let's give them a last call here. And we'll say bye-bye rings. Every one of them should go. So congratulations on the black diamond. Congratulations on the Sapphire. Who got the Sapphire? Enjoy. And Jess, who got the black diamond? Oh my goodness. In Washington? What? She has a new kitty cat and she named him Dude? I love that. That sounds pretty cute. Dude. I love that. Hey, dude. What's up? I like it. Well, congrats on the new cat. Congrats, or should I say congrats cats? Yeah, that's enjoyable. I love that. New pets are always a lot of fun. Always. When did she get the cat, Jess? Recently? Like, was that her New Year's treat to herself? New year, new pet? Oh, yeah. That's a great idea. Oh, well, Bonita, enjoy Dude. I hope Dude has already started to enjoy TVON. I know we have a lot of pet viewers as well. lot of doggies and kitties in the homes of our viewers like to check out the jewelry as well. Yes, I've seen a number of photos over the years of animals really trained and staring at the television. So I know they must love the smooth rotation of the jewelry from left to right. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. All right, no zircon yet, huh? That yellow is so gorgeous. I love that. It's like a highlighter. It really is, except a little more wow. And then, Victor, any questions on this wheel before we go? All right, last call. I went 2 for 5. No, 2 for 7. I told you, Antonio, I'm missing baseball. I mean, it's football season and hockey season, but and NBA, I don't get those like all the time, right? I need something that's every day. Then it jives with my schedule a little bit more. I don't see a lot of sports when you're working the evenings on the weekdays and the mornings on the weekends. Not a good, doesn't jive well. Although I get to see some football this weekend. I do. Get to see some of my teams play. That's unusual. They're not going to play at 10 a.m. That's nice. Kind of nice. Nice little change. All right. So any last questions on this wheel? Let me know so we can help you, or we can leave them here, but they can't be any lower than $888. Are we selling them for $899 or $888? Because yeah, $888, right? Okay. I just looked up on the screen. I'm like, oh, $899. If that makes a difference, they're $888. So just to make sure, $888, right? Okay, you guys got that. All right. They're like, I think we know that that's Lolo's number. Yeah, I even if the screen says otherwise, we know. We know. So let me know if you have any questions on any of those last pieces, the black opal, the zircons on the right side, the diamonds, or the fire opal on the left. And happy Friday. All right, let's keep a move on. We've got amazing pieces to show you and a big top of the hour that is going to be, may I flash it? May I just flash this? I think it's like the combination of a signet ring style, but with a gem. Like flat plateau across the top, men's or ladies, but with a round Sleeping Beauty turquoise. It's amazing. So that's going to be coming up top of the hour, just about 9 minutes away. I can't believe it. I'm leaving 5 gorgeous rings here for $888. So let me know. That one's got, oh, by the way, carat 02 in diamonds on this one. So nobody's asked about it, but it might help to know that there's a carat 02 in VS diamonds there. And then we've got that black opal, which again, do not think you've got to leave in the rose. We just kind of went with the reds and then went with that matching combination. You can get it in any gold you want. Then we've got this really special, I'm just going to show it up close because I honestly think if that one's still here, then maybe it's just a matter of you need to see it right up close and get a real sense of what this stone is all about. Really interesting zircon here. It's got that truly just a magnificent color, but the brilliance of it is so important there. And the round is going to be a size that is a 238 with 55 points in diamonds as well. So I just thought we'd hang out with that one for a bit, show you a little closer viewpoint of it, and really hopefully get it a home. That's the idea there. And still our fire opal, which was that 109 fire opal, that's still available. The 460 zircon will forever and ever and ever be available. So no hustle on that one. It's literally on every wheel I do, every single wheel. It's comical at this point, but that's a really good stone. And I know, it's why you've probably seen it. You've probably seen it. I know we all have. So the diamond ring I would highly recommend. That gives you over a carat in VS diamonds, though. That's a really special way to go. Let me know if you like that. All right, coming up. Just going to flash in a big, big, big yellow diamond because I happen to have one. It may not be the Friday fair, but I don't care. This is going to be a very special, brand new. And you know what makes it rare? It's a cushion in a rectangular shape because all of our 2 carats for all of recent memory have been either ovals or pear shapes. And I think, I'm just wondering if there's somebody out there going, well, I love those 2 carat diamond deals they do, but I really want a cushion cut. This is it. It's item number 5296. Thought I'd trot it out tonight, give you a look at it. Brand new. So your first looks at an 18 karat solid gold ring. And keep in mind, we've gone to the lowest on this debut. So if you're thinking, oh, it's the first time we're seeing it, so it's going to be that 17,000 and then in 6 months it'll go down. Actually, no, we kind of know that there's a kind of happy place where yellow diamonds seem to jive with our viewers and vice versa. So when we have a 201, and this is a 201, and it is a VS, and then there's another carat 31 around it, that's important. But remember this also. is that we have seen that the place where they go out the door, where everyone recognizes the value, is substantially lower than the 17,000 this is marked as. And it literally is. I didn't look at the bag. I just know it's 17,000 because that's where all the 2 carats have started. And that is going to beat everybody in the world because there are not many 2-carat yellow diamonds out there for sale. And when you find one that is for sale and then it goes on sale, you're still paying probably hundreds of thousands of dollars, not tens of thousands of dollars. And that's what makes this so remarkable. However, as we've had months and months of big yellow diamonds at this point, we're noticing that the price tag that really gives you the wow, that really gets everybody involved, that really takes you from, okay, I'm thinking about one to, oh, no, I'm going to own one, is a price tag that's substantially less. And once you do it with 1 stone and 2 stones and 3 stones, it's very difficult to go backwards and revert back to where they should be, which is right there, $16,999 to be exact. That's where they start. But I know you don't need to wait 6 months for the value to come on down. We're just going to give it to you right now so that if you do want the 2-carat yellow, and we have not had a cushion cut like this, we've even had square cushions more often than we've had the rectangular cushions. And why this is so in demand is that's going to end up looking a lot bigger than a lot of stones that would be their 2-carat counterparts. So you get more visual. So I think with diamonds, generally speaking, we all want a bigger look, as big a look as we can get, that we can also work within the budget. You know, there's always that pesky little thing called the budget, right? And it's a weird word because it doesn't always budge, does it, right? I always think it's a weird word because we'd like to just bust up the budget, but you can't always do that. So we have to come down and meet you where your budget is. And that's what we found. So we have now set a worldwide record on what yellow diamonds are priced as. And let's just keep in mind that if you go to the retail store and you say, but so-and-so retailer has one and they've got a 2-carat, and why is theirs 350,000? It must be better. It's a 2-carat, it must be better. Remember, in the diamond world, because I know it's easy to assume that certain names seem like they might be more high luxury, but diamonds are diamonds. And as long as you know what you're getting, you know the stats on your diamond, you can compare it to the one down the street. And if it's got the same stats, if it's a 201 and it's a cushion cut and it's a VS stone, well, then there is no difference. You just have to make sure you know it's natural, because ours are. So there is that. That's what I love about the jewelry biz, is that there aren't many times in life where you can actually spend less and get more. It's always the other way around. It's always you have to spend more to get more, and you spend less and get less. That's always the way it is. This would be the exception to the rule. And if you know where to shop and who to shop with and at what times to shop, like right here, right now, if you want a big yellow diamond, we can make this a miraculously affordable price. I mean, a miracle in jewelry, because that's what we do. We are as direct a buyer as you can get. It's not even, some people would say, like, oftentimes I'll even say it's like having a friend in the business or a family member in the business. Quite frankly, I have friends and family in the business, not family really, but friends, who feel like family, because once you're doing it for 20 years, they start to feel like family, you know? You see them more often than you actually see your family, so they feel like family. And that's a wholesale deal, and guess what? They're going to give me a deal, because I hope they feel the same way, but I'm still not getting deals like what you get at TVON. And that is really why this is a wow. Take a look at this. We're going to do what we do and pretend it's been here for 6 months, even though it's debuting right now. And you are getting 3 carats 32 in diamonds in total. So almost 3 1/3 carats in total in the ring. Solid 18K, 2-tone gold, finished on the inside. I mean, look at the amount of gold you have. We know where they got to go to get them out the door. So I don't see any point in waiting. Let's not wait and then have you run the risk that the next time it's discounted, somebody else snatches it up and you're not here. We can give you the value right now. It's not even $10,000. I am not kidding. When I say that our price tag is $16,999, that is the price tag. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take my magic blue marker and I'm going to give you, like, pretend it's been here 6 months, and let's discount it down, because I am not going to get $99.99 and I'm not going to get $89.99. But I'll tell you this right now, we're going to just send it on out right now, $88.88 for one caller for $332 in diamonds, and the big yellow in the middle. That is what it's all about. So that one will be $88 for one caller. That's it. And that is a very, well, let's take a look at it from a distance, because again, rare rectangular cushion Not something we get to see all of the time, but you really get a sense of why that's a wow. Giving you an even, now I have a 3 carat here today. That's rare. And this one's not going to look a whole lot different from the 3 carat that I have. Consider it. Consider it. Think about it, but just know that when I bring these down below 10 grand, they go. So you've got another chance on a brand new style. You're seeing it for the first time before everybody else. We are 1 minute away from our incredible brand new ring, brand new design, brand new turquoise, top of the hour for everyone. It's truly, I can't say that about a lot of pieces, but this one is for anybody and everybody. And don't wait on the yellow diamond, please, because it may be already gone. That's just, again, pretend it's been here forever. It hasn't, but that's how we know. We know we have a value that you expect. There's an expectation level that is extremely high. You expect incredible values. And just when the values have reached incredible levels, you want a little bit more value. And we bring that. We bring it. And it's happening right now at 8888. One caller only. It is as is. There's that yellow gold surrounding the yellow diamond with the prongs, and then the rest will be white gold. I will have you size up a half a size just so that it's true to size. Well, that's why we say to go up, because it's not true to size. It's going to fit a little more snug. So if you wear a 7 all the time and you get this in a 7, it's going to be a little snug. So that's why we say go up a half a size for that comfortable fit, so it fits like you expect it to fit for that size you wear. And that's because all of that width in the gold, I mean, that band that you see on the sides is the same width all the way around. So that's why we just asked, and again, we take care of all the sizing. There's no charge to you ever on that. So keep that in mind. It's an extra plus that we give you there, but a huge value on a mega diamond, and we just don't see that shape and size together very often. So take a look at the brilliance, and of course it's the brilliant cut, which at this point it would be very difficult to go back to a more traditional cut because we're so used to loving on these brilliant cuts. So it's a specialty look for sure, and it's an amazing value tonight. And don't forget, we will have a very big top of the hour, and it's all happening right here, right now. So Yellow Diamonds verifying. Thank you so much if you do get it. Congratulations if you do. We have some great earrings tonight as well, and Yellow Diamonds are going to be coming up right after our top of the hour. But this is what I've been waiting to show you. We have a really, really special, for those of you who kind of love the signet ring trend, and it's funny, I developed a signet ring a long time ago here just because I was wearing one. And a lot of you thought, that's an interesting look. I'd like to have that. We never brought anything like it to you before, but now, I don't know if you've noticed, but signet rings are everywhere. Like anybody, every time I turn on a television and see like a really famous person, I'm seeing them wear like multiple signet rings at one time. I can tell you I gifted a lot of them for the holidays because I like jewelry with meaning, and I thought, you know, when you care about someone, you want to give them something special. Jewelry always is, but even more so when it's custom made for them. And I'll tell you, just the reception to receiving a piece. But let's go back and talk about, for those of us that like gems as well, this is taking that signet ring influence because it really is like a signet style, but we've added a gem presence to it. And that gem happens to be our fabulous round Sleeping Beauty turquoise out of the Sleeping Beauty mine in Arizona, which has been closed now for years. So here it is, 5329, very limited. It's one of the few pieces that I have in our entire 3 hours tonight that I actually have more than one of. But that doesn't mean I have 10. It doesn't mean I have 5. It just means we have more than one. So it's going to be very, very limited. And that's what we do on Fridays. There are kind of extra limited items on Friday because it is a night with less audience. So that's important. So we can kind of take those moments and really show you some of our more exclusives. This is, I just tell you, we could never put this on another day because it just would be gone too quickly before everybody gets one. So it's nice to have this. Let me show you what we have here. I kind of flashed it in, gave you a couple little pre-looks at it, but this is really a wild design, something we've never had before, but it really is. It's designed after and modeled after your request to have kind of signet jewelry. Let me just polish the sides with a gem. I mean, right? A signet style usually is either gold or any kind of metal. They can be any metal. They come from all different eras of jewelry, but certainly it's usually just a metal. But this has that kind of influence. It's designed and modeled after our single initial signet ring that I brought to you more recently. And yet, instead of having an initial engraved on the top, we're putting that gem, that bright, gorgeous turquoise, right up in the center. So it's our 190 turquoise. It also happens to have the diamonds on the side. I thought that was necessary. I just thought it looked a little plain without the diamonds, so we wanted to add a few extra diamonds, but not too many so that it can't be worn like gents or ladies, because the unisex style is clear here. It's 11 points in diamonds. You're going to choose your white, yellow, or rose. I can tell you, seems like seems like the majority of our folks like it in the yellow gold. I'm with you. It looks great in any gold color. That's the good news. But it does seem like a lot of people prefer the turquoise in the yellow gold, and this is a fantastic way to do it. So I have one caller already, and we only have a couple of rings. So come on in on the early side, because I'm just going to try to make this as affordable as I can to make sure everyone can try it. I'm going to get mine as a pinky ring, because a lot of times men and ladies wear signet rings on their pinky. You can wear it anywhere. The ones I gifted for the holidays, that's what I did, because those are gals that, I got them all for gals, and they're gals that always, you know, wear kind of bigger, bolder pieces everywhere else on the hand already, but don't usually wear a pinky ring. So that's what I thought. This is a really great look. I'm just going to try it on my ring finger first, because that's what it's sized for, but then we'll show you a couple different looks and how it looks as a pinky ring as well. Wear it where you wish. Could go here, definitely here, or definitely here. We're sizing it yet again, so no worries on that front, but you are also getting in to the rarest of the turquoise in the world. This is the best mine. It's just not producing, so you're not seeing a lot of it. Actually, Tony, real quick, I'll show it on the pinky ring before we go back to the wheel. Pinky finger, rather, just so you can see what that would look like. Again, if you just imagine it properly sized there to sit beautifully on the outside of your hand, kind of has this more kind of flush type of top setting there, so you can see that, how it doesn't, nothing's too elevated. It is a cabochon, but that's not sticking up like this big wide dome that's going to get in the way of everything. It's just sleek and really low profile and really wearable, and yet you get that bright pop of color that shows up so well in your metal of choice. When I say metal of choice, I mean gold, but color of metal. That's your choice. Yeah, you can't get sterling silver here. We don't do it. And very seldom do we have platinum, because we figure if you need platinum, go with the white gold. This is where, again, because gold's been more precious than platinum in these recent years, so, you know, just FYI, you know, platinum has always historically been like the ultimate metal, but there have been times when gold is going so high that gold's been more valuable. So we stick with gold, because our stones deserve the best. We'd love to have you on the phone lines here for a couple that we have to go around, just a few. Just a few. This won't take more than 60 seconds, but I do think it's cool. And as somebody who really likes to stay cool and spends a lot of time trying to keep up with cool, this is the way to do it, guys, with a piece of jewelry that is timeless, that is iconic. Again, signet rings have spanned every single era of jewelry. You can't say that about other styles. Like, there's always, but this is, again, signet ring with a gem. So something a little different, and something really what you have been begging us for. And it's not even going to be $999, because I want to get them out the door. And just so you know the original price, if you want to put it up there just for, like, you know, some kind of verification that I had it up there at one point, it was supposed to be $23.99. I'm not doing that. We're just going to get these couple out the door. It's white, it's yellow, it's rose, you choose. But it's not even going to be $999. I hope you can get a Sleeping Beauty turquoise. They're one of the coolest stones you can get. Really, really rare, no matrix whatsoever, bright. It's a cabochon, but it's bright. The color is a happy one. It's a bright one, and it looks so amazing no matter what gold you choose. Take a look at it. It's not even going to be $9.99. Let's try this. Happy Friday. Let's get them out the door. One is already gone. Two are gone. You know what I'll do? Not even $8.99. Not even. We're going to go lower than that and get them all out of here. Every single one has those designer tapered prongs, that beautiful semicircular diamond presence on the sides, that kind of flat plateau across the top. Men's or ladies, I believe. It's not even $8.99, and it's wearable. And I always say, please, 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 I beg of you. I know a lot of you have turquoise. If you do, you're good. You don't necessarily need another. But if you don't have a turquoise yet, before my signet ring was gifted to me, I'm going to tell you, I wore a turquoise, and you guys know if you've been watching me a long time, I wore a turquoise and yellow gold ring that I still have and still love. I wore it every single day, because it did not matter what was going on the outfit. It always worked. So I implore you to try one of these. I don't even think they're like $8.99 though. So again, a little freaky. I think we have officially engaged into Freaky Freebie Friday pricing. It is fully on. We're there. We got to get there. We got to get everyone on the phone lines and move some jewelry one way or the other. So instead of even $888, I'll go lower than that. Just take your choice of gold. We are sizing. By the way, sizing right now is about $250 a size if you're doing it elsewhere. We're doing it for free. Shipping, I don't even need to get it. We pay about $100 to ship every package to you. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less, depending on the value of the item. But they're on average about $100 to $150 to ship. You don't pay for that either. We do, you don't. And now you're hardly paying for the ring because it's not even $888. I want to move them out. We have 2 already gone, a third one verifying. They're almost sold out. And why wouldn't they be? Best turquoise in the world is right here and it's got all this gold around it. And you're choosing your gold, you're choosing your size. You're not paying for any of that. And we'll get it to your doorstep. Try it out. It's an amazing piece. You'll put it on every day without fail. You will put it on, and I think it could be potentially your new favorite ring. It really, really could. It's going to be $799 for that. Take a look at it. I don't know. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible what we're doing on these values. So take it. 60 seconds is all we got. They'll be sold out and gone. And then a lot of people tomorrow morning are going to be saying, can I please have one of those turquoise rings? No, they're going to be gone. So here's your chance to pick it up. It's $799 only. Antonio, who's got yours? Already gone. Love it. Thank you so much. Marsha's got one. Thank you. Enjoy. All right. That's just unbelievable. A solid gold band, that kind of presence, that kind of wide, and yet turquoise on top in a round, all for $799. That's a big, 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 big advantage to you to get in on this deal. And all I can say is, it's a wow. It's a wow. Take a look at it again on the hand. Here you go. Here it is on the ring finger. $799 for that ring. Try it out and listen, it's all yours for that incredible value. It's just a moment to remember there if you want that great style, really of the moment, so comfortable and wearable, just a really sleek style, and men's or ladies, I really think that is. All right, coming up, almost sold out and gone. Thank you so much, everybody. Big wheel coming up. Plus we have, I'm gonna see who's out there on Paraíba. We've got a really, really cool Paraíba. I have these yellow diamonds though, and I know we all saw the big ring. We saw the 2 carat, the big 2 carat, fabulous, right? 2 carat 01. I actually have some yellow diamond earrings that are so fabulous. And this is really going to be, I got to really make sure that we got some folks watching. So let me show you these. It's a little bit wild. These are a really gorgeous earring, and yet I know there have been a lot of questions lately about yellow diamond earrings. Obviously, they're tougher to put together because you're not just asking for one great yellow diamond. You're asking for a perfect, identical match and pair. And that's not easy. This still needs cleaning, so I will work on that one, show you the other one here, and then we're going to get you a mega value. And just a kind of a big thank you for being here tonight is really what this is all about. Appreciate you guys, because I know it's beginning of the year, a lot going on. So, you know, it's really a nice Friday to have your company. And this is our beautiful yellow diamond drop earring. So you start with these big yellow diamonds, yeah? You got the big cushion cuts here in the square, so that's really special, and they are large. Wait till you see this. It's actually going to be 5109. We have a 75 point. Oh, those are big. These are, okay, I was planning on testing our Friday audience here. I didn't realize these are like, you know, $5,500 just on the stones in the center, so we may have a little issue here, but I'm going to try this. I want you to look at those, first, those center stones. 75 points is the total weight among the two. There's an additional 12 points in the halos. That's also yellow. So your total yellow diamond weight will indeed be, you got it, 87 points. However, there are another 26 points in white diamonds down the front of the earring. That's the front of the lever back, and then outside. And why they're all squared off is because there's a square cushion in the center. So we really gave it that really angled, squared off effect. I'm going to try one on for you. These are super, super cool, and they're also a lever back. So it's really easy. There's no backing that's separate from the earring. I hope you're ready on this because we've got a major, 5,500 in the stones together. Let me just show you a quick measurement, and then we'll show you what we can do. I'm just going to see if we have anybody watching tonight. That's the first order of business. Let's find out. They're 1 inch from top to bottom. They have a little bit of movement because you see there's actually going to be that little, you don't see it as much. It's really sleek the way they did it. There's a little O-ring that's going to separate the lever back from the drop. So they have a little bit of, see that movement? So it's not just one like stationary, sits all on its own, never moves kind of piece. As we go back to the wheel, I'm just going to try one on. I just want to do something kind of wild here. There's 5,500 in the center stones, plus all the yellows around it, plus the white, plus the labor, plus the gold. So that just all adds up to a bunch. And they're supposed to be $69.99. I'm just going to do something kind of wild. We still have turquoise going out the door, so you haven't missed the boat completely. So keep that in mind. If you want one of those turquoise pieces, we can still get that to you. So keep that in mind. But I really want to wow you here. And I know $7,000 is a lot to pay for any single piece of jewelry. So I just want to give you a look here. Let's give you an idea of what this is all about. There's that drop. I like that they're squared off. Most everything we see in a yellow diamond drop tends to have kind of an oval feel or a round feel. I like that these look always to me, again, I mean, for what it's worth, they look more high-end. They look way more high-end when they're this kind of style. To me, just having seen a lot of designer jewelry in my day and worked with a lot of mega design houses and that kind of thing. So here's what I'm going to do. And again, simple, easy lever back. They're just super secure. They're not going anywhere. There's no backings to ever think about or worry about. I'm going to try something. We're going to just roll the dice. Roll those dice. I'm going to start an auction on a Friday night with very limited viewership. I can tell you right now, we have very limited viewership. Let's roll the dice. I'm going to start an auction, not at 35, which is where I should if we're doing things just right. Let's go back to our wheel. I just want to wow you here. And again, just to kind of see what I'm working with here before we, better to see what we got going on now as opposed to waiting until the last 10 minutes of the show. We're still, only 75 minutes in. I'm not starting at 35. Oh, goodness. Nobody's on the phone lines yet. We still got turquoise going out the door. That's good. That's good because those are almost sold out now. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm not going to ask for 35 or 25 or $2,000. This is a wild moment here for our diamond lovers. And you've got almost 40 points in each center stone. I'm not even starting at 15. Yes. Oh, my goodness. How's she doing? I haven't heard from her in the new year. Well, Becky, Happy New Year to you. It's funny, we were talking, I don't know, Jess, did you tell her we were talking about her? Were her ears burning? We were talking about her earlier because, I'll just say it on camera here. Becky, we had a new diamond because if it's the Becky I'm thinking of, she's a diamond collector. And Becky, I just want to tell you, we have a diamond that came in today. And as soon as I walked in, they opened up the diamond, the gem paper, and I looked inside. I said, what is that? It's our first ever 2-carat intense. We have a 2-carat intense diamond, yellow. So just want to put that out there with the GIA cert and everything. So anyway, if her ears were burning, that's why. Because I said, Becky's a collector of diamonds and big ones and important ones. So I thought, she might like that. Anyway, so thought of you today. Happy New Year, Becky. Thank you for shopping the turquoise. Here's what I'm going to do on the earrings. I have no open at 15. I know. I heard Tony just go, huh? Really? No open. I have no open. Nobody's on the phone lines. People are on the lines, but they're talking turquoise. They're all on turquoise. Here's what I'm going to do. $7,000 pair of earrings. I'm going to go $1,000 to start. We're going to try it. It's a Friday, hey, this is what we got to do. And they're like, go for it. Go make a miracle happen. So I'm cheating the system to make it happen. We're going to go $1,000 to start. Increments? $2,000? No, that wouldn't be right. No. Let's make them 100. You know what? Let's make them $50 increments. Just $50. I don't even need to worry about it until we have the open, but I would hope that $1,000 on an earring like this, I hope we get the open. Take a look. I hope so. We got big problems if we don't get. I'm trying it. I'm trying. Look at that pair of earrings. And I didn't even total up all the diamond weight, but obviously it's well over a carat. But think about this too. It's not really about the total diamond. It's about the size of the center stones. It's about the size of those yellow. I have no open. Oh my goodness. Can we just go to Saturday morning? This is crazy. Wowza. I've never, ever witnessed anything like this. And 1 inch and drop and 2-tone gold and a lever back style. And tell me we have the open. Who do you have there, Antonio? We got one bidder with one open at $1,000. I love it. Thank you. Carolyn, she's got the open. Where's she calling from? Carolyn's got an open at 1,000 and she's looking good. Georgia, you know what? Is she excited about the big game on Monday? There's a big game on Monday. Or does she not care? Georgia is playing Alabama in the College Football National Championship. I knew who I'm rooting for. Go Dogs. All right. $1,000 we have. Is she into that stuff, Antonio? Is she into that stuff? Yeah? She's like, yeah. I mean, listen, I was in Georgia for a period of time. If you're in Georgia, you're probably excited about Monday night. Yeah, it's a rematch too. That never happens. All right, guys, you ready? We're going to have to send him. So I'm either sending him to Georgia or somebody else, but I need to hear from you in 2 minutes. I don't know what to think about this, but I do know this. Someone's getting the value of a lifetime, and right now, it's Carolyn in Georgia. So we have $1,000 only. It's $50 increments, and I'm giving it 2 minutes. Take a look. Again? Oh, they missed it. Oh, no. Okay, let me try one on again. Hang on, let me see if I can do it real quick here. Yes, I can. So what'd she think? She put money on the game? She know anybody that goes to Georgia or went to Georgia or alumni or anything like that? She into it? She excited? Huh? I was in Atlanta. Well, north of Atlanta. How specific you want me to be? I'm not going to tell the whole world I don't live there anymore. I was in just north of Atlanta in a suburb called Duluth in Sugarloaf Country Club. It was oh my gosh, it was fantastic. And do you know I was there 6 months, never once had a migraine? That's how peaceful and serene and quiet it was. It was just like, and I was stressed. I had a lot of work to do. I was consulting and helping get a network started. And I'm going to tell you, but it was just, clean air and quiet, so nice. Anyway, so I think fondly back at my memories. Anyway, we have $1,000 and nothing else. Hey, Jess, does that help them out to see it on? Or is that the anti-sell? They're going, yeah, but what's all the other stuff going on? Yeah, it's just, my milestones. I have a deal where every time I have a milestone in my life, I get another piercing. So I had a milestone, so I had to get a couple more piercings. Yeah, there's another one up there. All right, and that was like yesterday. It was, yeah, so they're still kind of, they're still kind of tingling. It was not that long ago. It's a few hours ago. Anyway, do we have, back to the wheel toning. I think they're done with the ear. Anybody thinking about these? I can't believe it. We have 1,000. Is anybody thinking about these? So we have 1,050, right? We do have 1,050. Joyce, you're not on these? That's a no? Okay. And Virginia, are you not on these? Okay. But you are? You got 1,050, yes or no? Yes, no? Joyce, in or out? Out. Oh, really? Oh. Sorry, you're getting 2 earrings. I'm just still wearing one. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on in my auction. The fact that we only have what we have going, I'm speechless. You got me. Speechless. What? Victor, what are you doing here on a Friday? That's never happens. We're blessed tonight. Victor, thank you for being here tonight on a Friday. What do we have? 1,050, yes or no? You got it? Sold. Congratulations. Bye. They're gone. Whatever I just witnessed, I don't know what happened there. I don't know. Too much of the dog talk. Yeah. All right. Next up. I know. I'm partial. There's the turquoise once again. A lot of people still talking about that turquoise. I might have gone just too fast on that one. So we're going to show you this. I've got a really, really, really special ruby. And I know there have been a lot of you looking for big rubies lately, right? A lot of people. Now, I've had 3 carats, I've had 5 carats, but I want to show you my favorite stone. Because when you're taught to appreciate gems and when you go to school, for gems, I didn't go to school for gems. I went to school for journalism and then, had to go to school again for gems, which was, I'll tell you, different and fun, but I'll tell you this. You're told that in the gem world, and truly this is for collectors, this is what appraisers are taught, this is what gemologists learn, the number one priority in a colored gem is the color. So that just takes precedent, if you will, over everything else. Because I know, listen, I like big jewelry too, so I know it's tempting to say, I'm just gonna look for the biggest ruby I can find. And we're lucky enough to have them for you, 5 carats and 3 carats. But sometimes when it comes to just perfect color and clarity, and then a really rare exotic cut on top of it, this is where you want to look. And it won't be as costly because it's not a 5 and it's not a 3, but it is almost a 2 carat in the emerald cut Burma. So let's all take a look at it together and see what you think. This is wild. And boy, if auctions are going to go the way they did, I might need to do more of them because it might be the most interesting night ever for auctions. What I just witnessed, I still cannot believe. So here's what we're gonna do on our ruby. It's our emerald cut Burma. It's a 1 only. Back to our, again, got a lot of 1 onlys here. We had that little turquoise quantity. It was a teeny tiny, and now we're, back into one of a kind zone here. So here's 4765. It's a 185. So it's still giving you, which in the ruby world, do not think that there's, because I mentioned we have a 5 and mentioned we have a 3, do not think that is routine. It's not. And if you've watched the show a while, you know that. But this is also going to be a 185, but it's an emerald cut. And if I maneuver it a little bit, and actually, we're not stationary beings, so our jewelry goes along for the ride with us. So when you see a stone like this and you realize that it's moving and flashing and firing, that's a really big positive, especially when rubies don't usually give you any kind of translucency or transparency. I mean, translucency is on the road to transparency, but you're lucky if you get to translucent town. This is where you're getting that ultimate clarity. It is a glow stone. It has 86 points in diamonds. It's only in the yellow gold. It is a beautiful gem. And you are still, just to be clear, still getting a tremendous size. That's important. It's not ordinary to get a 185. That's not typical. We talk about this all the time. I'll reiterate it just so you know. A 1 carat usually is that threshold where you start to really respect a ruby. 1 carat sizes are considered large when you have a chromium-rich stone like this. So keep that in mind. And we have a 185, yes. Is this Alice? Listen, I know. Listen, I used to work in sports, you guys. You guys know that. I'm well aware. I have my own affiliations. And since I don't have a true dog in the fight, as you would say, because my Trojans aren't exactly in a bowl this year. Although the USC basketball team is undefeated. I will say that. And that's what happens. When I was there, we went to the Elite 8. And it tends to be, if we're having a down football year, we have a really good basketball year and vice versa. So that, you can't be like, you can't have it all at once, as they say. So was that Alice or Allison? Alice? Well, we can keep track all night. Jess, do you want to get like the board? We could keep little tally marks and we could pull everybody with us on this Friday and see who's rooting for who on Monday. We can go, who's with the Tide and who's with the Dogs. We can do that. And you know what? I probably know who's going to win that just based on our customer base. I think I might, but the South versus the South, it could be tight. So anyway, 185. I'll tell you what, with the diamonds, I love that. And I love that, I had a guy I worked with once in the business a long time ago, and he was like, women don't watch sports. I'm like, oh, really? Is that right? Oh, is that? They're like, no, our customers are women, and they don't know sports. They don't watch sports. I'm like, really? Oh, is that? Okay. Have we met? It wasn't, probably wasn't my finest moment the way I responded, but it was good. Anyway, 86 points in diamonds. If you want our best ruby for color and clarity, I would recommend this one. And look at this on the inside. There's that, basically follows the lines of the cutting. And can I just say, if you're a gem like buyer and you're looking at that loose stone, this is what people do. They'll look at a stone from the back. And you know why? Can't hide as many inclusions from the back. And you can see everything about that stone, from the clarity to the cutting. Is the cutting perfect? Is it symmetrical? All of that. Look at how amazing this is. The finishing on the inside follows the lines of the emerald cut stone. Here's what it looks like on, which I contend it's going to get even brighter, because now it can really move and show you that light that it really gives you from within and just throws it on back. And I'm going to get you a discount on it so that it doesn't have to be $79.99. I feel like we've seen enough rubies lately for $7,000 and $8,000. So if I can get this one lower, we're going to take you there. And we're not going to go $79, $69, $59. Do we need to put a new tally mark up? Yes, David's with me. I like it. David's on Team Lolo and Team Rams. But we have until I can't wait till February 13th of the big game. But I will get, David, I'm going to see it tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Sunday. I keep thinking today, what is going on? I keep skipping over my Saturdays. I first called it a 2-hour show. Now I'm skipping over it entirely. Don't be surprised if I'm just not here tomorrow, because I'll probably just think it's a Tuesday. My schedule's still like all over the place. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, thank you, David. Thank you. Thank you. He's in my camp. I like that. And I know Nathan and Lauren too. They're out there and they're in my camp too. So anyway, $69.99, $59.99, $49.99, $39.99. Let's give away some more jewelry. I'll make it $2,999, and it's just perfection. That's the way to do it right there. Get the $8,000 ruby. Don't spend $8,000. Spend under $3,000 and get the $185 in the rare emerald cut. Now, my guys out there, we've got a Tanzanite. This is not typical. Look at that Tanzanite. Blue wing block D for the gentleman. Yes, please. I mean, it's been a while. I'm trying to think when we last had. When was the last time we saw a Tanzanite gents ring? It's been a while. So definitely let me know on this ruby. Again, hey, Wendy, if you're with us, let me see if Wendy's with us. Wendy, if you're watching in Minnesota, we've got your request. I made those, gosh, I probably started making those right before the Christmas holiday. So I do have those. Wendy, if you're out there, got your opal earrings ready. Just don't want you to miss those. And then much more on the way. Let's get to it, guys. We got something else special for you here. And there is also going to be those aqua earrings. Hi, Becky. Yes, thank you so much, and Happy New Year to you. Thanks for shopping again tonight. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, more to come on that. I can fill you in on the details, but and even send you a photo of the cert. Let's go ahead and show you this. I cannot wait, because I know March will be here before you know it. I know. It's like January's already a weekend. How'd that happen? So here's what we're going to show you. March's birthstone, but this is Sierra Santa Maria, and we know how rare. I saw something, I shouldn't be saying this, but I saw the world's biggest Sierra Santa Maria yesterday, and it's a museum piece, and it's literally been in a museum, and it's now in TVON's possession. So more on that to follow. As a matter of fact, I don't know if I can say this, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it because my job is to talk. So I'm just going to say it. We have a gemstone show coming. Probably not this month, but probably in February. We're going to have a gemstone show, a loose gemstone show. So start to, like, I don't know, sign up to your TVON emails. Do we even do that? I don't know if we do that. But, you know, keep staying tuned to hear more about that and when it is, because I know for years and years you've been asking me for a gemstone show. We're going to do one, but it's going to be unlike anything you've ever seen before. I saw the world's largest Sierra Santa Maria. It's in our possession. We have it. The world's largest. Out of that mine that's been mined out for decades. Here's where, again, now not everybody's going to get the largest, but this looks like we took the largest billion-dollar stone. Okay, maybe slight exaggeration, but it's many millions. And we actually, it looks like we just whittled it down and created these beautiful ovals for earrings for you. Take a look. It's wild what we're going to do. I'm going to zoom in. Now, this is that great design that can go east, west, north, south, or on a diagonal like they're sitting right now. Take a look at this. Item number 5148. Yes. Susan from Montana. Wait, that's weird. Jess and I were just talking about Montana earlier before the show, and now we have Susan calling in and shopping with us for the first time. Welcome, Susan. Thank you so much. We were talking about how beautiful the snow is there. And I've got a cousin who lives there, and so I'm always seeing her pictures, and it just looks like a winter wonderland paradise all the time. I'm just like, oh, take me there. 38 points in the, yes? Oh, well, thanks, Pam. Peanut is doing well. She's changed her name. But other than that, she's good. That's the only thing that's happening in her world. She decided she wanted to go by a new name. So, you know, yeah, Peanut has a lot of big ideas. So more on that later, but yeah. She's not fully changing her identity, but just the name. So 38 points in Sierra Santa Maria, but she's doing well. Thank you, Pam, for asking, and Happy New Year to you. Let's talk about 38 points and 20 points in diamonds. Now, the post on those, it's going to be right behind this top point. So they're going to want to sit north-south, but you don't have to do that. You can orient them how you wish, but we got some wild opportunity here at Sierra. I mean, are those pretty or what? Oh, love them. And angle them how you wish. So let me just show you up and down, like straight north to south here. That would be one look, but obviously, you know, you could. I mean, you're putting that butterfly backing on how you want. So you could wear them north to south, east to west, or at a little, you know, subtle diagonal if that's what's going to suit you, you know, kind of a cool look there. here's what I'm going to do. We've got a beautiful look with those VS diamonds. It's more diamonds than we usually see in an earring, and they're not going to be. Well, I kind of thought for Sierra Santa Maria's $9.99 was good, but we're on a new track of pricing here tonight. So I'm not even going to make them $9.99 or half of that. $4.99. Or even, watch this, Sierra Santa Maria's best aquas. They're from that famed mine. So we're not just saying, oh, it's a color like it. We're not saying it's a could be. No, we are in possession of the best Sierra Santa Maria's, including the museum stone of the world. And we are in possession of those stones because of our, again, long-term prowess in the business that has allowed not just this generation of ownership, but previous generations to collect the very best, to literally own museums and supply museums with gems. So when we're talking about having Sierra Santa Maria, we're not kidding. And just because there's a small price tag here does not mean that they're an ordinary, regular, basic, I don't even have them straight up and down, but you know, you get the idea, right? This is the size perspective. They're not even $499. Watch this, and this is the best. So Aquamarine lovers, or if you're a fan of the, you know, the March birthstone because that's significant to you, or maybe that's the birthstone of a loved one, how perfect are those? We're going to do any gold color you want, and there's that almost, it's really annoying me, so I'm going to try to put them straight up and down. Did I go the right way? I went the wrong way. Hang on. You would think after, you know, doing TV forever and ever and ever, I'm just really having, there we go. I would know that it's all backwards, but sometimes it still fools you. So again, you get the idea of the size. It almost looks like this, I don't know, stained glass kind of window look to it with the design. They're not even $399. It's unbelievable what we're going to do here. I will make them $388, and they're in solid gold, VS diamonds. That is this like super precious Sierra Santa Maria material is right there for you to take advantage of at a price tag like $388. That's a wow. Take a look at them. We're going to show you that's the white. So again, that's the white. You don't really see a lot of the gold, but that is the white gold, but you're choosing your favorite color. That's whatever you wish because it's strong enough. Again, saturation of the aquas means they're going to look good in any color. So no longer do you have to abide by the rule of, oh, aquas can only be in white gold. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to see the blues. You've got it here. You can see it really, really, really well. And this one's fingerprinted. So here we go. $388, 60 seconds. If you like them, a great pair of earrings at a super, super fantastic price in a stud that's a little bit more unusual. Again, a stud usually implies one stone. One stone and a little bit of gold, and that's that. Well, here we've really gone that extra mile. We've added some design detail to it, something more unique. That, again, very kind of almost like hexagon style. I mean, it really is. It's a hexagon around an oval stone, which makes it so much more interesting. So huge value and $388. Final seconds on that. Just wanted to bring you Sierra Santa Maria at a great affordable price tag. I do have our Paraíba, and here comes our gents ring. Gents Tanzanite is here. It's here. We've got an incredible gents Tanzanite, and there's so much gold, so many diamonds. I love the diamond. The way do you see this? There's like 2 layers of diamonds. We'll explain. So that's coming up for you as well. Final call on the aqua earrings. They're very popular. Just jot down that number if you'd like to inquire about those with your operators throughout the evening, and we can add those to your order or get those to you all by themselves if that's what you're loving on the Sierra Santa Marias, but you are getting that best quality. And again, it's a stud earring. It's not supposed to be an overwhelming size. We've got rings that'll give you really big sizes of aqua. This is about something tasteful for the earlobe. So beautifully done. Let's get to our Tanzanite. It's on the way. Here's our men's Tanzanite. Look at this. I know it's been a while, and I just want to stay right up close here for a moment to check out the reds in that oval. Keep calling on the aquas. We're very busy. The same thing happened with my turquoise. I moved on quickly, and then everybody called after the fact. Same thing's happening now. We'll still get you the aquamarines. They haven't gone anywhere. We just got to keep moving because I'm already down to only 80 minutes in the show. Yes? Okay, sure. Sure, one more time. Sure. Aqua earrings again, item number 5148. And who's this for, Antonia? Did you say a name? Okay. Stand by. Bear with me. Tony, do you want to bring up, apparently I'm moving too fast tonight. I'm not sure, but they're 5148 on the aquas, and I'm just going to try them on one more time. So in case you missed it, we're going to do the ICYMI. In case, did I get that right? ICYMI. Who is it? Teresa. Hi, Teresa. There they are. And again, for whatever reason, I always, without a mirror, I just put them in a little diagonal, which is fine. They kind of look cool that way. But that's kind of the beauty of it. So the post is oriented towards one top of the earring, but you could wear them, again, east to west. You could wear them north to south, like I'm doing, sort of, or at a diagonal. So you can kind of play with it, do what you wish there, but it's a really, really super cool aquamarine. Best quality in the world, only comes out of that one mine, but you're not getting it currently because it's all mined out. It's been that way for a long, long time. So huge opportunity to get that. All right, back to our wheel we go. Teresa, let me know if you need to see him again, but hopefully that helped out. This is the ultimate. I love the reds in that stone. Sometimes ovals can be a little more muted with the reds, even when they're top quality of the blue wing. This is 3703. This one has no problems. It's got the red. Now, let me zoom back so we can maneuver this mounting because I want to show you there's actually a double row in diamonds. Watch this. They're at the top creating the halo, but they're also on the sides. This is like a dimensional depth of halo right there. I like that. It's got the top diamonds, but just notice that's a separate row that goes along the edge. So your profile all the way around is going to show you diamonds all the way. And then this might look familiar. Very presidential, don't you think? If it were a watch style, it might be considered presidential, right? It's a very, very, very cool, kind of like the bracelet we would see in a really high-end watch, right? Very similar with the texture, done to perfection. Inside undergallery, we'll show that to you next. We have a lot of busy lines on the aquas, no doubt. Or maybe you're just really getting ready for this blue wing block D men's ring. It's a 224. It has 59 points in diamonds. We'll do any gold you want. Let's take a look at the interior here. Honeycomb cutout undergallery, making it oh so special, comfortable. Because a heavyweight piece like this, you're going to want it to be comfortable. So you've got that comfort built in. Dueling diamonds again, side profile. Check that out. You got a lot of diamonds going on the sides there. Let's do this. Whew, that's a lot of red coming through on that stone. So it just proves best quality blue wing black D, which is only here at TVON. Okay, so this is going to get interesting because I know we still are very busy on the lines with the aquas. Keep calling on those. I don't want you to miss out on those Sierra Santa Marias, but we do have this very important gent style. Now, I would imagine there are some gentlemen out there that know this ring well because this mounting is one of our real favorites, like a big, big bestseller when it comes to gents jewelry, but doesn't usually have a Tanzanite. So you're probably familiar with this being $11,699. We sometimes bring it a little further down just to make it a little more, palatable, but it usually is $59.99. Here's what I'm going to do. I don't think the gents get enough of the auction action. I'm thinking about it. I know auctions on a Friday are a little bit scary, but I'm thinking for the guys out there that say, what about us? We never get any auctions. I'm thinking this might be prime time. Take a stone that's classic like Tanzanite is, one we haven't seen in a gents piece in a long, long time, put it on the auction block to get away from $59.99, and here's where we're going to start. Again, it should start at $3, bare minimum, like rock bottom. $3,000, that's where it should start. However, it's a special night. It's a Friday. That last auction we did for the gals was a little weird. It was good. Turned out really well for the winner. Here's what I'm going to do on this one. I'm not starting at $3, and I'm not starting at $25, and I'm not going to start at even $2,000. Now, it is a gents ring, so it's almost unfair to even think about comparing it to women's pieces in auction because it's so much more gold. And it's so much more labor when you're working with that much gold. And then you have the big Tanzanite, which is a 224. And then you have that, again, kind of like depth of diamonds, textural diamonds, top halo in pave, side halo in pave, and all of that undergallery, all of that labor. And with that mounting in particular, you have so much of that depth to the way that that design is done on the sides that you actually have to start with more gold to create this piece, because there's different levels to the way that link style is done. So I'm not starting at $2. This is wrong, but I'm not even going to start at $2 because we don't have an open yet. Doesn't look like we have anybody on the phone lines. We're still selling aquas, which is great, but I'm not going to even start at $19 or $18 or $1,700. This is below our cost. It was a long time ago. I just really think that maybe the guys need a little auction action. I really believe that. Don't get to do it that often. We don't have that many gents rings to begin with. So I think if you're going blue wing block D, perfection, Tanzanite gents ring, all of that classic styling, double halo in diamonds, and we're not starting at $1,700. I'll tell you what, I'll start at $1,600. That's where we're going to start. I am so low, I can't even think about going any lower because we should get a lot of action now. 16 to start. It will be $50 increments as well. And we're going to see what happens. Take a look at this. I mean, what is happening with an auction on a gents piece that looks like that? And we're starting way too low. And here's your chance. I just thought, now maybe we don't have, again, auctions are a limited participant thing anyways lately. It's a Friday when we have a limited audience, and now we've just limited it more by showing a gents ring because there's probably fewer guys shopping than women, maybe. That's a, you know, it's usually how it works. So I think maybe we have come up against a really, really, I would say the deck is stacked against us here a bit, but we're going to try it. 60 seconds to get the open at $1,600, and we will go from there if we get the open. If not, I will, put the memo out that, gents auctions are probably not the thing to try, especially on Friday. But here it is, all available for one caller to jump in and say, I'll start it because there's not a lot of competition. Already the fact nobody's on, that tells you there's not a lot of competition. So come on in because that's a lot of ring. And it's a good looking piece. You know, it's not the basics, you know, and I do think that I think there's an appreciation from gentlemen as well. Just like us ladies don't always want the basic jewelry. Sometimes it's more fun to stand out and have something unique and that looks designer, and designer usually means more money, right? All of that. So we're looking for our open at 16. I think we might be verifying the open, so let me know if that's official. We've got about 12 seconds now to make this one either a let's go or put it aside. And who is it? D? Dee. Hi, Dee. Okay, can I call her D? Can we drop the other D and just call her D? We have a customer that I've nicknamed G. We could have the D to go with the G. And then it sounds like they should be performing the halftime show at the big game in February, like, you know. The big D to the G to the, it's all West Coast rappers. That's did you know that? It's in LA, West Coast rappers, Dre, actually, I heard Dr. Dre is putting up his own money to perform at the halftime show. I'm going, now, wait, aren't you supposed to get paid as the performer? So I'm not sure how that works. But he's putting up all his own millions and millions of dollars so that he can perform. You can buy your way onto it. Now, should we get a GoFundMe started? And we should have like Tony perform at the halftime show. Would that be fun? We could do like a whole TVON, like we could be out there, right? If it just, you know, we could have all of our customers chip in. I'd chip in to see Kevin out there on the stage. I just wanted to get your attention, Kevin. Hi, Kevin. He's too hard at work, so I just wanted to interrupt him. He's like, excuse me, what am I doing? So we have one bidder at 16. Well, say goodbye to the Tanzanite. Yeah, and that's probably why, again, there aren't a lot of gents auctions, is because it's probably just not wise. You're not going to have a lot of participation. So here we are, one bidder, it's Dee. She's got 16, and we got $50 increments. So if you want to participate here in the next 2 minutes, which is the future we have with this ring here, you got 2 minutes to dial in. Tell us what you want to do. We're looking for, do I have to say it, $1,650. I have literally one bidder. Not a whole lot different than that last auction, right? It's not going to be a big auction night, which is only to your advantage. There's a $6,000 ring up here. Wait, $6,000 to $1,600. Doesn't really square, does it? But it's happening. So if you want to jump in, all you have to do is dial. We give you 2 whole minutes to do it. And then when the clock hits 0, we see where our top bidder's at. And if it's $1,600 from Dee back there, happy camper. If it's $1,650, if it was $3,650, it would be a great value. I think we all know that. So we got a long ways to go until we reach cost. So if there is, and a couple things, you can change the gold color if I didn't mention that, but Tony's got it up there for you. So white gold, yellow gold, rose gold, all up to you. Sizing, of course, gents ring sizing. So we're probably doing a little more gold, a little more labor to that, but hey, it's okay, all free. And then we're shipping it to your door for free as well. That's always the standard here. So I know we get so tired of hearing that, but it's such a big deal. Nothing ships for free anymore, right? Who are we, Amazon? And you don't even have to pay a membership, right? No membership. I mean, I get stuff shipped free from that place, but you got to pay a fee every year, you know? So you don't have to pay a fee. You're just watching on TV. And it's practically free for the Tanzanite. Let's give it 2 minutes before I start rhyming anymore. And then people will have me going up there on the stage at the big game going, let's see how she can do. Maybe she can rap. She's out there rhyming on TV. Maybe she can do that. I just think, yeah. What's up? She's got to be excited, right? Did she ever think she'd be in a no competition auction? Yes, go ahead, Jess. Yeah. I don't know yet. I would tell you if I knew, but like I said, so Steve, it was Steve, right? Steve, stay tuned. We're going to have more details to follow as we know more, but like I said, it'll be February. So you're good for the next 21 days at least. It's going to be probably mid-February. So probably I don't even know what day it's going to be yet, to be honest with you. We're still working out those details, but it's going to be a heck of a party because I have had a lot of people, I think, gave up on me because when I first arrived here, a lot of you knew me as, selling a lot of gemstones through the years. So a lot of people were asking me, and I think they gave up because now I've been here 5 years. We've not had one. So we are going to bring you one. It's going to be a very special, I can't get into too many details yet. It's not even going to be like a regular gemstone show. It's going to be something special. So just a heads up and stay tuned. And I'm sure we can send out, if you want to reach out to me, I can be sure and actually get you the exact info. Like I'm always doing that. I'm always telling people individually, like emailing or Facebooking or Instagramming saying, here's when your request is ready. So I'm totally cool with that, Steve. If you want to reach out, I'd be happy to actually give you a personal email or call when it is so you don't miss it. So you can always reach out if you want to be on my little gemstone show list. Maybe I'll just start that, Joyce. We'll start my Lolo's gemstone show list or something if you want to be on like the list, the list for like a heads up. So then we could send you a personal email when it's time. So if you want to just give us your name, phone number, email, if we don't already have it, we can, get you on the list to make sure you know when it's coming up. But it'll be February, it looks like, and it's going to be very special. Suffice it to say. 16. Do we have 1650, anybody? Virginia, you're not on this one? Yes, no? Let me know here. Clock's up. 1650, yes or no? You got it? Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. What do we do next? This is so wild. Okay. I'm going to show you just real quick since we're on Tanzanite. Ladies, do not feel left out. Tony, this is 5072. Do not feel left out. Here it is. That's a 15 karat plus. Wow. Wow. Yeah, and I can even I'll do all that stuff. We'll make sure it's well promoted so everyone knows. Because listen, I've been here 5 years. We've not had a gemstone show yet. So I know there's going to be a lot of people anxious for TV on. And by the way, stones you can't even imagine. You're used to seeing great stones in jewelry. Oh, you have no idea what this gemstone party is going to be all about. Anyway, so yeah, get on the list or reach out and I'll make sure you know. Here's 5072. It's a 15 karat 34 cushion cut. What is going on? And I don't know if you were with me in the very beginning of the show, but I mentioned that there was a big stone at a teeny tiny little price. This is it. This is it. Now those diamonds, there are very special cut diamonds on either side. Those are going to be 60 points. They're kite cuts. VS white diamonds, a kite cut on each side, and they just taper so it makes so much sense. I mean, it's a big stone. But I think when you start with a big stone, like even big gem gals like me, like I like the bigger stone, the better. But even when you take a big stone that big, and if you start adding halos or lots of extended mountings, then it gets really big. Where it might not be that, oh good, Jess has got a gemstone. They want to sign up for our gemstone list. I'm overhearing right now. We got a lot of people calling in. Ooh, I hope I'm not in trouble for letting that cat out of the bag. Anyway, it's coming. Very excited. There will be a lot of news forthcoming on that. So don't worry. Don't worry. You're going to hear about it. But this is our 1534. This really could qualify. We could take this right out of that mountain. That could be on a gemstone show right now. As our largest left in blue wing block D in jewelry, it's our 1534. It's got 60 points in the kite cuts. They're tapering down the sides so that it makes it wearable. Now, wearable is relative. Let me just show you what it looks like from a distance away. And it's got a fully finished under gallery as well. So you're going to have the comfort built. Look at that stone. Look at that rock. This is like, again, did you make a New Year's resolution to get stronger and get fit and get healthier? This would qualify. I mean, right? This would qualify. I mean, I can feel my bicep muscles just toning as I just do that with this ring. I mean, it's so amazing, guys. I mean, that is amazing. So here's what we're going to do. White gold only. There's an incredible value. We can just say goodbye to it now because that's how good this value is. I know it's just a quiet little Friday, but let me tell you, this one's going. Who's dreamed about a 15-carat stone? Maybe you're a collector. I wouldn't be surprised. This could go into a collection and you just collect it, keep it. May not even wear it. Just collect it for what it is. But I hope you wear it. I hope you wear it. I do. 60 points. Kite cuts. Look at those. You got to really turn it all the way to the side to see what those are all about. But they're special. They are special. And yeah, $14,999. Don't be scared because I'm going to drop it. I told you this is priced like it's an entirely different kind of cut. Hi, Carolyn. Thank you. Oh, Jess, guess what? I was doing something weird with those words. Carolyn got her yellow diamond heart shape. I know you helped her with that. She loves it. She loves it. I'm so happy. And remember, I told you, Carolyn, I did pass along your message. She said, Jess is fabulous. And I said, yes, I know. So I did pass that along to her. So yeah. Not yet. So I'm wondering if that went separately. Yeah. Oh, we did. Oh, let me see. Maybe I didn't finish reading the email. Anyway, let me just go ahead and sell this while I also read emails from customers. Oh, she didn't mention that Tanzanite, but she loves the yellow. Let's do this, guys. There's one only. Why does it say 10,000? I don't know. Did I say? I'll tell you what. It was 15. That's okay. We're going to do this. Don't even worry about the price tag because I'm taking care of you. It's like you're investing into maybe 5 or 6 or 8 carat stone. You're getting double the size. It's not going to be 16. It's not going to be 10. It's not 9. It's not 8. It's not 7. You see the reds, right? The reds, even despite this huge size, reds are coming through like crazy. You're getting the reds. It's even got a fingerprint on the top. Let me polish that up for you. This is not going to be even 7. It's 15 carats 34 with big, fancy, almost third of a carat kite cuts. And it's not even $6,000. It's $5,999. We just took that mega money and put it back into your pocket. And that's the largest one I have in a ring right there. There is one larger in jewelry. It's like a 35 carat in a pendant. But as far as rings go, that's it. That's the one right there. $59.99 for a 15 carat. I got to do the math here. We got to just figure out if we are completely ignoring the diamonds, if we're completely ignoring the gold and all the labor to put it together. And I think there should be some kind of exclusivity fee for the fact that it's such a big stone and it's only here and it's that best quality in the world. But let's keep this into consideration here. At that price of $59.99 and you've got a 15 carat 34, that means, thank you, that is like less than $400 a carat with those really important diamonds on the sides. And it's one caller only that will absolutely go, and that is yours for the taking. Enjoy it if you get it. That's a wild opportunity. It's got those really important diamonds on the sides. It's in the white gold, ready for you. It is just fabulous. And they don't get bigger than that in a ring. That's about as big as you probably want it to go. It's the ultimate. And you got all that saturation. And then here's that inside under gallery as well. And then there, oh, look at those kite cuts. What a fabulous tapered cut. Specialty cut. That's not something you're just going to find in any boutique, is a kite cut VS diamond. But we've got a matched pair of them here for you in this ring, around this ring. And it's beautiful. So that's an option for you. Just one of our huge values. I love that. Hi. Okay, Marianne, you got it. Thank you. Marianne, you're on the list. Marianne B., she's on the list, the Gemstone Show list. You got it. Okay. Let me just show you one more thing. We got before our top of the hour hits, 2 minutes. I've got our last hour with you tonight. We're going to show you a Paraíba, and you've probably heard me say this before. Having introduced Paraíbas many, many years ago on TV from all different color varieties, but all from the Mozambique mine, and that was before anybody knew they would be so short-lived until they were long gone. I'm going to show you a Paraíba where I am on a mission to get everybody who wants a Paraíba. And if you're going, yeah, I've heard that, but the problem is they're like $6,000 and $5,000, and even a smaller stone is like $3,000. So what do we do if you are like so many of us and you love the color and you love the rarity and you know it's not easy to get? Think about this. What's out there? We could even go back 5 years. We could go back, gosh, when was it completely like officially mined out? It was kind of always on the down low. Nobody really said, so we kind of had to hypothesize after the fact and go, when did it actually get mined out? But here's the point. It's been mined out for years. 3 sources ever. Brazil was the first, then Nigeria and Mozambique were second and third, and now it's gone. It's been gone for a while. So think about that. What is out there, can you imagine? I mean, what's even a good example? Because so many things are just produced, and you can produce things in a limited quantity to make them limited edition, but that's not even what this is. This is Mother Nature dictating the numbers here. And what's out there today, what was out there 5 years ago, what's out there is what's out there, and all of us collectors have to find it and fight over it. And that is precisely why, you know, most gemstone pricing kind of tapers off or plateaus at some point. This one just keeps on going, because that's why. There's a major supply and demand issue with this stone, to where there's a lot of people out there who want it. And back when it was actually available to some degree, most people didn't know about it. You had to be in the gem community to even know about this. Well, now, fast forward to today, it's a household name, more or less. It's doing the same thing Tanzanite did. But Tanzanite's still being mined. That's a short lifespan too, but it's still got some mining to go. Let me just get you Paraíba. And if you're going, no, I can't spend 4, I can't spend 5, I can't spend 6. It is a fact that this is one of the most valuable colored gems on planet Earth. And what's on the earth is all we're going to get. So it's really an important time where it's one of those, if you see it, you take it. If you see it and it works and you like it, and we put this one in a classic mounting, you go for it. Because there's no waiting on this. Because at this point, I mean, in some circles, they would say right now, it's too late. It's too late. That's kind of what we see. That's why it's so pricey. Here's what I'm going to do. I've got a brand new ring here. It's item number 5338. It's going to kick off this top of the hour. It is absolutely fabulous. And it's a major, major Paraíba. Now, this is that stone that's the color that is textbook. That's that beautiful blue and green combination mix, that gorgeous neon that is bright, thanks to that clarity, thanks to that neon. That's really the hallmark of the stone. It's a 30-point stone, which does not look like it, I will tell you that much. It has 71 points in diamonds as well. That is not 1, not 2, but really it's a triple halo design that's going to be your smaller stones, then the really big stones. And then on the outside edge, they kind of disperse the diamonds a bit to separate them and give it almost like this frill, this little frilly nature, this kind of extra design element that the diamonds create the way they're set. So here's what I got to do. I'm still on this mission to get anybody who wants a Paraíba, and what usually gets in the way is the price tag. They're just even here. I contend, I think we have the best values. Anybody want to join me on that? I think we have the series, no doubt, no second place. I think we have the best values on Paraíba the world over. I really believe that with all my heart. And having been in the business a long time, I think, you know, that's a fair statement. I don't know of anybody who brings you the variety, the quality, but then it's really about this price tag that we put it all together. We give you value. Well, this stone is a way to get a genuine Paraíba in a beautiful ring. Do you know the last time we saw this mounting was with a pink diamond? It was with a $7,500 pink diamond ring. You remember it, right? This same beautiful over-the-top diamond mounting that's a way to take a stone that naturally is smaller and give it a bigger wow. And this is where we're going to help you. It is just an amazing value. I'll tell you one thing we've noticed in 2 hours on the show, because we are in our last hour. So welcome if you just tuned in. Welcome if you just joined us. Lauren Blair, TVON. We've got 1 short hour left, actually 57 minutes. So let's make this easy and let's get rid of the, here we go, $49.99 price tag, and let's make it easier. Because I think that's what's keeping so many people from owning the Paraíbas. They want to try one, They want to own one, right? And let me tell you, as a collector of this stone, you want to own one. If you think you want to own one, you do. And you'll be so happy you did, because this is really, again, inexplicable price increases that really we do know. But it's like, when is it ever going to stop? I don't think it ever will. And I think the prices are going to get even higher exponentially because of the fact that the more people that get to know it, the more people that rave about it and hear about it or read about it and want it, they're adding their names into the pool of people trying to get Paraíba. So it makes it harder for the rest of us to get it. This is truly important material. I'm not going to ask $49.99. I'm putting it on the auction block because it's the only way to do this tonight, and it's resulted in some of the craziest values we've seen collectively as a network just in the last 2 hours. So I'm going to try it on this one. And we're going to say, hey, it's a Friday. Got a limited audience. We know that. We always do on Fridays. We want everybody to have a shot. And you are about to witness something that I can vouch has never happened on TVON. We're going to bring this down to a low that's going to get everybody in, because I know how the window is so small if you want to get this material. It's tiny, and it's closing by the day. So I don't want you to have to wait any longer. I want you to be able, let's open the doors to affordability. Let's get you a better value. It's not even $49.99. I'll put it on the auction block as you take a look at it on the hand here. And I'll also make it in any gold you wish. So keep that in mind. We'll do any gold color you want, any size. Nobody's on the phone lines, probably because it says $49.99. The rule of thumb would be half, $2,500 to start. I really, truly, we're kind of going all out here tonight. Have you noticed? It's a little bit wonky here. We've got some real special things going on. So I'm not going to ask for 25 or 2,000. 71 points in diamonds alone with that gold. If there was no Paraíba in sight, that piece, the mounting all by itself, would be over 3,300. That's just obvious. Here's what I'm going to do. You do not have to start at $2,000. Let's try something. I mean, if we're going to go where we've never gone before, then it's going to take some extra sacrifice. I'm not starting at 19, 18, 17, or $1,600. It's time to get you a Paraíba. It really is. Or collect one, or gift one, or loan it out to your local museum, or just wear it every single day. It's a tourmaline. You can wear it every day. You don't have to save it. You don't have to baby it. You don't have to save it for a special occasion. Just live in it. Let's go $1,500 to start. 15. And Tony, do it. $50 increments. 50 bucks. I got to do whatever helps me get bids, not deters. Let's encourage bidding. Oh, listen to the silence. Is that an oxymoron? You know when they say the silence is deafening. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's move on. We'll forget the Paraíba. Forget it was ever here. That's the only problem I have with this, is that now you've seen this. And if you think that's the going rate on Paraíba, I apologize. That is not a normal price tag for Paraíba, and never what one should pay for Paraíba, especially when it's got almost 3/4 of a carat in diamonds. So we'll move along. We don't have the open on that. You know what? You're not on this one, Jess, right? Okay. So nobody is verifying. Nobody's on the phone lines. And are we looking at the rarest stone in the world? A lot of people say yes. Color gems, when it comes down to it, Paraíba. We have no open. I am not giving up. My mission is to get everyone a Paraíba. And I get it. That's easy to do if you reach out to me and you give me a little Facebook message and say, I got 20 grand to spend. Get me a Paraíba. I can get you a really, really amazing Paraíba. If you say, I've got 10,000 to spend, we can get you a choice of Paraíbas. But up until this point, if you said I have $1,500, that's my budget, what can you do for me? I'd have to say, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. But this is where I'm trying to still get an open. I don't have a $1,500 open. So I'm going to go even less, just to make sure we can do something that's never been done before. 15, 14, 13, 12. Somebody needs to stop me because I'm on like this rampage tonight. It is not even 14 or 13 or 12. I'm going to start this At 11, that's a weird number. Get rid of 11. I don't want to start at 11. That's a weird number. Let's start at $1,000. $1,000 to start. Still no bidders. Maybe. I don't know. There's somebody on the lines. And ooh, this is bad. But it's a Friday. I'd say it all the time. Anything goes. Anything goes, right? If you ever needed to know what anything goes translates to in the form of a jewelry shopping experience, it's all right here. It's all right here. Private Collection Paraíba, super clean, bright, perfect color, 50-50 in that duality where it's the blues and the gray. And 71 points. It's a $3,300 plus mounting. If there's no Paraíba in it, and I'm looking for $1,000 to start, yep, it's happening. And again, if you're a Paraíba collector like I am, going, there's no possible way. You're right. You're right. There is no possible way. Except it's happening right now. This is like that. It's like that pinch me moment. Like is this reality? Or did I doze off on a Friday night after a long week? This is really happening. Tell me we have the open. Take a look at this. I mean, oh my goodness. Ay, ay, ay. Do we have the open? Wait, we do? Wait a minute. Do we really have it? Because I really probably would be better off just scrapping it at this point and moving on. Did you ever do any part of a Friday night, Jess, when I was gone? Did you ever do a Friday? Was it this difficult, or is it just me? I mean, yes. Oh, let me try it on. I wasn't going to try it on until we're up to $2,000 or $3,000, but let's try it on. Jess, are you telling them how desperate I am? Is that what I hear you're saying to them? Is that what I hear? Wait a minute. Do we really have the open, or yes or no? We do? Okay, so we do. We have the open. So we do have the open. Let's clear that up right now. We've got the open. There it is. The last time we saw it, it had what was the size? I think it was an 11-point pink diamond. Sold for $7,500. Y'all remember that. I'm going to actually flip it because somebody's going to say, no, I want to see it the other way. So just hold still, hold tight, and then we'll flip it, and we'll have the pear shape pointing down or out, I guess you would say. Or if you're just describing me, you'd say down and out. Just down and out. Yeah, that's kind of pretty much the descriptor right now. Hi, Andy. He's going, yeah. He's also saying, let me get an actual log that this is really happening right now. Is this really happening? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have the open and nothing more. So, surprises and shockers are something that, boy, happening quite a bit tonight. This is really something special. It looks like I might be giving it a final call clock. How is this possible? Well, I think I can rest easy knowing, I think one thing is for sure, whatever happens and whatever happens with this auction and whatever kind of consequences I have to face for this, I will say this. That goal I have of trying to give everybody the chance to own a Paraíba before it's too late, I think that is something that this auction is really fulfilling. I think that is really what we can say has never happened before. We have not seen a Paraíba ring for $1,000 with a Paraíba that's got the clarity, it's got the color. You're not just, because a lot of times as someone who's bought a lot of them and collected a lot of them through the years, you're making concessions. There's, again, that budget in the way that's telling you, well, you want that stone, but you've got to get this stone that's maybe got a few more inclusions, or maybe it's not the ideal 50-50 color. And you know what? I still collect those. I still love those, and I treasure them as much as I do my ultra clean, pristine 10 karat. I mean, I've got all these different stones because I just love them, and I want to have as many as I can. It's like, when a financial advisor says, what's your retirement plan? I go, Paraíbas. And they go, what's that? Is that an island in the Caribbean that I'm not familiar with? Do you own it? No, it's a stone. It's a rare, rare stone. They're like, so that's why you're just, yeah. It's like, again, that's what these stones are, just collectible, but they're beautiful. There's so many rare gemstones out there, and yeah, I'm going to get off my soapbox, but I'm begging for a $50 increase here. Just be aware of that. We're going to give it a clock any second, but I just want to say there are so many rare stones out there that are just really unattractive that you wouldn't don up in diamonds and add all this gold and put all this workmanship in because nobody's going to wear it. It's not a pretty stone. This happens to be the collectability with all the beauty at the same time. I contend it's one of the prettier stones out there. I think it is. We are at $1,000. I'm going to give it 2 minutes. We're looking for another bidder to basically, if there's anybody who wants to give a little competition to our opening bid, because that's all we've got. We've got $1,000, and apparently that's the going rate for a Paraiba with 71 points in diamonds and a solid gold ring. Apparently, but I'll tell you what right now, that this is a Friday thing. I mean, not making excuses here, but if this was a Sunday morning, I think we'd be looking at about a $4,000 ring right now. It's just, again, we have a lighter audience. We don't have everybody with us. So that is another advantage you have when you are involved in an auction. And I think this shows you that. I think this proves that. So here we are. We're going to give it a 2-minute clock, and then what's done is done. I will just warn you that, again, you got to be in before the clock ends, because I know if you're watching on television, you're probably on satellite, so that's a little extra delay to that. So just keep that in mind. You want to call on the early side. So make sure you're calling like right now, and then we'll get you in. We'll place that bid. Obviously, $50 is all we're asking for in advance here. We're looking for $1,050. That's it on a pot. I have to keep saying it to try and really believe it, because I'm having a tough time squaring this at the moment, but it is what it is. And at least we can say that on this Friday, January 7th, 2022, we have had a value on Paraiba like we have never ever seen before. That's a fact. So let's take a last look at it. I'll give it 2 minutes, and then we'll sell it. And then it's done. We'll sell it. We'll sell it. But I have never seen anything like, and yes, I was begging for 15, and now look where I am. That was a very, very wrong. That was not an appropriate open at 15. And then I ended up dropping the open, and now figuring that would get a lot of activity. Well, joke's on me. Don't have a lot of activity. Don't have a lot of participation. We do have 90 seconds left until it's done and gone and sold. So you do have to be in before that clock ends. You have to be. Or else, unfortunately, yeah, here it is on the hand again. Any gold you want. Unfortunately, yeah, that's how we run these auctions, because there are people watching all over the country and beyond. What's that? Yeah, here it is on the hand again. I'll also reverse it, so we'll point it the other way in case that's your preference on how to wear it. But it is so exceptional. We have 1 short minute left, guys, and this minute flies, because this is where, again, you can't be waiting. You can't dawdle. You can't get this tomorrow. You can't call me after the show tonight and say, can I get that Paraiba? It's now or never. It's now. That's why the clock, we got to do it to be fair for all the viewers across the country and beyond. We've got to give it a clock to make sure that we've got everybody in who wants to be in. Then we have our winner. This is it. We're looking for 1050. What's going on? Oh my, I'm going to switch it around. Let me just point it the other direction here for you as well. Let's give you another look at it here. There it goes the other direction, because that's how some people prefer to wear it. It's all about what you prefer. We are looking, oh goodness, 30 seconds. There we go. Last call is here. It's our final opportunity. Last chance. Do not miss out. I mean, right? I mean, I don't have anything else. I mean, there is not a Paraiba in a ring. I mean, maybe I could get you a pendant, but this is a ring with all those diamonds, and we are, 5 seconds. Oh no, 5 seconds left. Last call. Let me know, operators, if we have 1050 verified. Oh, no. That was probably a less than attractive sound, but I'm shocked. Do we have 1050, yes or no? You got it? Oh, no. Do I really have to say it? You got it? Sold. Congratulations. I said it. That was jarring. That's gone. So let's move on, Tony, and come up with something else to put up there, because it's not going to be Paraibas for a while. Congratulations, though, on that stunning value. Let's talk about wheels. I've got a wheel for you. If you have any requests for us, we're down to only 40-some minutes in the show, 42 minutes or so. I do have one pair of really dramatic yellow diamond earrings that I want to show you. We had a pair of leverbacks earlier. This is a little different. This is a post and a drop. It's going to give you a little bit more diamond weight than what we even saw earlier tonight. So maybe you missed out on those diamond earrings. Well, look at those. Now, these sold, but something must have happened, because they sold during Yeah, a sales show a couple days ago. So I know this must have obviously been a little, maybe a little credit card snafu or something like that, or somebody just changed their mind. So here's what I'm going to do. We got another chance, another opportunity with these very, very ultra special, ultra fine yellow and white diamond earrings. The item number is 5106. It is going to be, look at that. Yeah. Wait till you see these on. Now, they're actually sitting right now east to west. They're going to sit north to south in the ear. We'll show those to you. It's 14 karat gold. You have a carat 20 among the 4 cushion cut centers. We're calling them centers when there's obviously 4 of them. But between here, 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 and here, those are going to be their carat 20. So you've got a really, really good look. Figure 30 points, right? 30, 30, 30, 30, somewhere in that neighborhood. They might not all be identical, but you get the idea on average. So we also have 41 points in the yellow diamonds. That'll be all the halos you see there. That's going to be halos around all the center stones. And then we also have a 138 white diamond weight. We have some, again, busy phone lines, so bear with us. We'll have an operator with you shortly. I'm just going to give you the total carat weight here because that's really, really important. So 120, that's major because that's going to be your 4 big stones there, and they're all almost a third of a carat. But then you have the 41 points. And then you have another 138. I mean, that's really remarkable. So it puts us at 2 carats 99 in total, if my math is correct. So you've got a 3 carat diamond earring in which the diamonds are primarily, that carat weight is from really, really big centers. Again, we're calling them centers. Be aware. Let me show one on. Let's show you the measurement, all of that. I really, really want to get these a home right now because that is just a lavish earring that, I don't know, all my years of jewelry tell me that should be an earring that goes for about, on a good day in a great design house, that'd be about a $55,000 pair of earrings without even trying. That would be, I think, quite reasonable. I'd be a little bit surprised. Very conservative retail on those. I mean, really, truly a decadent designer earring here. 1 inch and drop. Post is going to be it's going to be a post and a large butterfly backing, but they are 1 inch. And I like that the connector of the 2 pieces is basically another big diamond. So that's certainly contributing to your 138 and the white diamond weight. Again, 299 in total, 1 inch and drop, post and exaggerated butterfly backing here to keep a heavier earring secure and facing like it should to the world. And somehow they're not 55,000. And it's TVON, so we're not even asking for 5,500. Okay, this is definitely a wow. Take a look. Yeah, I mean, and the funny thing is, sure, it could be like ball gown worthy for that big gala or that big event or that big what have you. But I don't know. I could wear them with a blue leather jacket. I don't know if I have any problem with that. That's just a gorgeous earring. I don't really think it matters how you wear it or with what you're wearing it with. I just think those earrings are the wow. They're the statement. They're not 55. They're not 5,000. They're not even going to be, okay, it's what we've been doing all night. So you'd think I'd be used to it by now. But there's a major wow happening. This movement is gorgeous. I'm not making them 4. I'm not making them 3. Take another look close up because they're not even 29, 19. Wait a minute, there's $299 in diamonds. So what do you mean they're not $29.99? Well, they're going lower. I'm putting the sale on sale right now.